Last time in Taverns and Caverns, after we defeated the super scary werewolf, Gracia and Aroz hid the bodies. I think they had a special moment during it. I think maybe they might like each other. I'm not sure though. Then we headed to the mayor's office to see if we could find any other kind of information out, but there was a guard and I tried to seduce him, but it didn't go so well. Desiree sort of jumped in and I think we beat the crap out of him, but it's okay. So then we find the mayor's notes that says where the shipment is going. Then we decide we should probably go tell El Rose what happened. So we try to head to the tavern. We get stopped by this guard and Desiree starts talking about some show she's going to do. I don't know. Once we get there, we meet El Rose and he wasn't really thrilled with how we took care of the guard, but he told us he would handle it. I tried to ask him about Gracia, but he got really red and he got a little nervous. I think he likes her muscles. And then Desiree got really drunk and started singing. I don't think anybody liked it, but it sounded really good to me. Then we got kicked out of the bar, I think. Episode 11, Rivershade.
Welcome back to Taverns and Caverns. So we're going to go ahead and start this session where we left off, and that was the party went to go rest in a tavern within the town of Easton. So everyone has max HP, everyone's fully healed, you have your spells back for the day. And we're just going to go ahead and say that you start the day off refreshed and ready to go. However, before we do anything, Julian, or Eddie R, I should say, make me a constitution check.
Oh no, he's like Banana Fosters. He just dies.
Right.
17.
A 17?
Yep.
Okay. So, as Eddie R sleeps for the night, Eddie R dreams of being bitten by the werewolf that was known as Mayor Burkham.
PTSD.
You have this gruesome image in your dream of him biting you in the neck. And as he bites you in the neck in the dream, it rips out most of it. And as Eddie R drops to the ground, he can see the werewolf snarling down at him. And as Eddie R reaches for his neck, he notices his hand begins to transform into a large, werewolf claw. And he wakes.
Ah, what's all that noise? What's going on?
Just having a terrible nightmare. It felt so real.
What the hell happened?
It was just reimagining me getting bitten. But then, all of a sudden, I was the wolf.
Did you have fur?
Of course.
Welcome
Wolves
to
have
the
fur.
club. Fur's A-okay.
It's about 8 a.m. in the morning. No one disturbs you while you're in your rooms, so you're able to do whatever you need to do. You have, I'll say, checkout is at 11 a.m. But you have till midnight to do whatever you want to do in the town of Easton, because last session you guys did talk about meeting the envoy with the supplies at midnight with Al Rose to see who possibly could be making these deals with the mayor. So I believe I mentioned, and correct me if I'm wrong, Eddie R, I believe I mentioned last session, before you guys left the tavern, Al Rose mentioned that there was a church here in Easton that you could possibly go visit. So I just want to bring that back up if that's something that Eddie R wants to do.
Yeah, Eddie R wants to go straight. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's because the church might have an answer for you or might be able to heal whatever curse that you obtained from that wolf, the lycanthropy curse. But before midnight, you guys have all the time to do whatever you need to do. Reminder, though, you guys did hide the random guard's body in the bushes that you just knocked the hell out.
Oh, yeah.
No, the guy said he's going to take care of it.
Huh?
Alvaro said he was going to take care of it.
Oh, yeah, he said he was going to take care of it, but you don't know what that implies.
We did say not to kill him.
He said he'd take care of it. What else are we supposed to do about it?
I'm just letting you guys know. I'm reminding you. So we'll go ahead and start the session there. So, what do you guys want to do?
ADR, you don't look so good, man. You alright?
Yeah, I think it's time I need to go to the church, try to figure out what's happening to me.
He had a dream he had fur. He was kind of being like Noble.
I don't want to be like Nomu.
Yeah, there's only one animal in our group for now.
Mr. Bojangles?
Forgot about him. How is he?
Damn.
ADR, how's that horse?
It's still getting taken care of at the
Stable.
stables.
It's okay to not care anymore. We've got a lot going on.
Yeah, we should sell the horse.
He wouldn't care. He wouldn't even remember.
That's gonna be my trusty steed one day. How dare you?
Yeah, one day.
You're gonna be your own steed.
A dog riding a horse?
He's got luggage on his back on all fours.
Dang.
Running it.
As you guys are talking I'm assuming you're talking in the lobby.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay. The the inn keep. He steps forward, hands up together, rubbing his palms
Oh,
a bit.
God, he's one of those.
Right.
Greasy ass
Sorry,
motherfucker.
Steve.
He's got a large grin
Ew.
on his face
I don't
as
like
he
it.
steps forward. Excuse me. Did you all sleep well last night?
I wouldn't
Not
really
with you out
consider
here.
my sleep to be well, but it was good enough.
We slept like a cat.
I'm not a cat.
Pillows could be softer, but I guess it's alright.
Well, we are a small town here in the mountains. I mean, there's not much here. It's better than sleeping outside. I just
hear our
hope that...
excuses. Have a good day.
Damn.
Wow!
She shut it down. She said make him
The
walk
tavern
away.
keep, or the
innkeep.
innkeep looks at Desiree. Are you Desiree today?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
never changed.
The innkeep looks at Desiree. I'm sorry if my pillows offended you, ma'am. It's
Spend it.
the best that I can afford at this time. Not very many travelers come our way, so having travelers such as you stay at my inn is an honor.
Oh.
And I do apologize for the pillows. I'll try my best to make sure we have softer ones next time. Please come back.
I didn't think it would escalate to this point, but I'll think about it. Thank you.
Man, hungry for business. Hungry.
I'm not used to that from where I'm from. They don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Is there anything else you guys are doing in the town? Do you need help, directions, or anything?
Yes. I'm looking to go towards the church. Would you happen to know which direction that's in?
Oh, the church, just right down the road. You can't miss it. Just as you exit the doors, turn right, go down the main path. You'll see it, trust me.
Thank you very much, good sir.
Yeah, no problem. You all have a wonderful day now.
Why is he being so weird?
I don't know.
Well, why did he put his hands together like he's gonna ask us for money?
He's just rubbing his hands
I
together.
thought
He's-
this for money.
I thought so too. I thought he was gonna be like, so it's gonna be an extra 5 gold for
Rubbing hands.
open windows.
Rubbing his hands like Birdman.
She's like watching us sleep. How'd you sleep last night? I already know.
No, he's not a
He's
not a creep. He's happy that he got customers.
Is he like
that's all.
old?
He was older, but he wasn't like old. He was probably in his mid-40s.
This place is weird.
Thank you for the business hand rub, man.
He's cheap. The air's off. He's freezing. I'm on to them.
As you guys step out of the inn, it's still fairly early. Not very many people are out and about still. You do see a couple guards walking around, a few of the townspeople. You see a few miners dressed up heading towards the mines up in the mountains. No one really looks your way, though. No one is suspicious of you yet, anyways. But if are you all going to be walking with Ediar to the church? The church is called the Church of the Octatic Divine.
Sure, I'm walking with him.
Yeah, Isundra doesn't want to be alone because she was alone with that guard. So she feels like they're going to be looking for someone who's alone. And I want to make sure I'm with the whole group.
Okay. And Desiree, are you walking with the group?
Well, of course. No one here is worth talking to.
Damn.
Not that you guys are, but we are a team. You're my home away from home. Let's go get Ediar baptized or whatever he needs to stay on our side.
He needs to be Catholic to not turn into a
Nothing you
werewolf.
said sounded genuine, but Let's go.
Reading off the teleprompter like Obama.
He's a,
Damn.
he's a mighty god, Eddie R. So you guys excited for tonight? We're finally
Wait,
gonna
can
get to
we-
the bottom of this shit.
Is anyone like discussing? Can we like try to overhear to see if they like maybe heard some bullshit or?
Just the townspeople.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make me some perception checks.
Oh well, I rolled like shit, so I hope y'all rolled some better. I got 8.
Perception.
I got a 23.
All right.
21.
Okay, so
7.
if you rolled higher
No, 8.
than,
8.
I'll say if you rolled higher than a 12, you can hear some people whispering off to the side. Who rolled higher than 12? Everyone but Eddie R?
No, I did not.
Okay, so Desiree,
Me and Eddie are oblivious.
Desiree and Nomu.
We're just talking.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything as you're walking.
Eddie R, why are you so small? His mini's really small
It is.
compared to Sundra.
Nomu and Desiree, off in the corner of the inn as you're walking past on the main road, you see 2 townsfolk, a man and a woman, talking to one another. And you can hear them whispering as they're looking your way. Nomu and Desiree, you do hear one of them, the woman, speaks out, or I should say, she whispers out. There goes Junko barking. But she whispers out to the man as they're looking your way, trying to like not be so obvious, but you spot them anyways. And the lady speaks to the man and she says, "Look at those travelers. Do you think they're from around these parts? From the country of Lande? I don't know, but I don't trust them.
Oh.
There's just something fishy about them. Look at them."
Damn.
The only thing fishy is the broad you're talking to. Clearly the inn has out of hot water. Now mind your business.
The woman looks over at
Desiree, what are you doing?
Desiree.
I'm trying to go to church, but people are just judging me.
The woman looks at Desiree. She pulls out a little hand fan and just starts fanning herself really fast. Quickly, she's like, my, so rude.
So you just gonna blow the perch around? Desiree blows her cape. Peasantry.
She looks at you, rude and disgusting taste. I'm out of here. She turns around and walks away, and the man just looks at Desiree, then watches the woman leave, and kind of chuckles to himself, and then he just walks off.
Damn.
Jeez, that was hilarious.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Is it too early for a drink?
I don't think you
Yes.
can drink at church.
They have communion, Asundra. Get outside more.
I don't know if it's Catholic.
I don't know. My mom-in-law, she was talking about it, and she said she wanted to save my kids. I'm not sure what that means.
Dunk their head in some water.
Just like dogs don't like water. So like if they need holy water to make you not a werewolf, are you gonna like panic?
Dogs like water.
That's not Eddie R.
Oh wait, that's no move.
I like water too.
Like being submersed in water?
He kind of just like
Do you like to swim?
steps back a little and just shuts up.
Nomu, do you like to go swimming?
No, not today. Not tomorrow either.
What about like the third?
No.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, as you're walking, you finally reach, it's not far from the inn, you reach the church. It's a small church. It's made out of all brick, nothing fancy. But on the outside of it, you do see there is text on the side of the wall near the door that just says the Church of the Optatic Divine.
God, I thought it was
Optatic.
graffiti.
Yes.
Jesus.
The 8, basically. So, as you guys step forward, the doors are wide open. Everyone is welcome in the church. They're not against anyone. Unless...
That doesn't sound like church. That's not the churches I know.
Unless, you know, you're out killing people left and right.
Oh, we kind of do that sometimes.
No, well, I mean, as long as you don't let them know that. But the doors are open for you. There's only a few people that you can see from outside within the doors, just walking in, but it's not busy at this time.
Do they got some holy water, like in a little bowl on the side?
No. As you
Damn.
step in,
I was gonna flick it on
there are
Nomu.
several pillars that hold the roof up, all stone pillars. It's pretty cool and chill in this church. It's not very, I should say, it's not lathered in jewels and art and tapestry and whatnot. It's pretty basic.
Okay, so it's not World Harvest
Yeah.
with Rod Parsley. Got it.
But as you do enter, though, there is a man, a priest, older gentleman,
I don't trust him.
human male.
A what?
He's human. Human.
I just want to make sure.
Human.
Human. Thank you.
He's kind of rubbing his hands too.
Oh God.
Why is everyone rubbing their hands like a
This
weirdo?
This place is off the tracks, man.
This guy's probably about, I'd say, 68 years old.
Keep your children away
He's
from
much
him.
older,
I was about to say, where's the boy at?
and he's slowly making his way forward. And as you guys are stepping in, he looks your way, kind of nods, but he's also speaking to one of the other people that are in the church. And you see he places a hand on the man's shoulder and kind of kneels his head down a bit. He kind of gives him a little prayer, takes his hand off the shoulder. The man's on his knees with his hands together praying. And then the older gentleman starts walking your way after saying a little prayer for this other man. Ah! Your face.
Because we're scared. I don't trust
He
the church.
steps forward, rubbing his hands. Ah!
Why does he gotta sound like that?
Welcome
Ew.
to the Church of the Octec Divine.
Edward, don't trust this guy.
I am Priest Hubert.
Hubert. His
How may
His
I
name's Hubert.
help you?
Brother Hubert,
Brother Hubert.
I've come to confess some sins.
Oh.
Might we be able to have a private conversation?
Private? Anything you can say to him, you can say in front of us.
Oh, of course, my son. Oh, what is your name?
Edior Dosane from House Dosane.
Eddie, from House Dosane, you say?
Why is he constipated? Holy
Yes, sir.
Never heard of the house, but we can speak in private if that is what you require. You have sins you want to speak about?
Yes, sir.
Edward,
Of a sort.
Eddie, are you
these
sure?
Three your friends?
You shouldn't do this. This is crazy.
They're allies, you could say.
Damn.
Jesus.
Very well.
The bus.
And you other three, welcome to the church. Is there anything I can do for any of you?
Where do I make a offering to the god Bastet?
Bastet?
Yes, the cat god. Where do I make an offering?
We do not worship the Bastet here in the Octadic Divine. Bastet is not part of the Octadic Divine, my son.
Oh, where's the milk?
You can buy some down at the 7-Eleven.
No,
The
his
8-11.
ears
You
go
should
back.
say 8-11.
The 8-Eleven.
The 8-11.
Nomu, what kind of offering do you leave a cat god? Like a fish or?
Anything shiny.
It's not the crow. What the fuck?
And you, too, Mrs. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, after Ediar's done, I've got secrets and confessions and shit too. So Ediar, you go in the booth, you drop a hot 16, and then I'm gonna go in there and tell him what I've got going on because I really need someone to talk to ever since Marvin did what he did.
Missy, I'll get to you. I'll get to you next. You seem to have much that you wish to discuss.
Hubert's like, I don't know about all this shit. So
And what about you?
No, I'm very good. I'm good.
That's her way of making herself feel like she's better than the rest of us.
No, I'm just really afraid of him.
Okay.
You could take him. He's 100.
He's creepy.
Are you saying this out loud?
Whispering, he can't hear. He's old.
I'm making me a perception.
Oh God.
Messy.
All right.
What do I gotta roll for you to not hear me?
Go ahead and make me a. Let's just do a.
You got a negative. You have to have a negative because he's old.
What does that mean?
He don't
gotta
hear
have
him
a
disadvantage.
negative?
So my grandma
Go
don't hear
ahead and
shit.
Make me some. You know what? Let's just do deception. Let's just
Deception.
make it easy. So
He should be rolling deception over there with his creepy ass hands and shit.
Wow, rude.
Where's the lie? 12 plus before.
Yeah, gift.
All right, what'd you make, Desiree?
Oh, I wasn't going.
She wasn't trying to be quiet.
If you hear me or not, I want to join your church.
She's not trying to be
All
quiet.
right. Well, I didn't roll high enough. He doesn't hear.
I got
That's
kids,
right, you
nasty
old
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Damn.
Damn, what do they have against old people?
I don't have nothing against old people. I have against someone going,
He's just rubbing his hands
touching
together.
boys. You know what I'm saying?
This is a man.
Isundra has heard stories.
This man is a man of the faith.
Yeah, that's
to
why I
the
don't trust
autocratic
him.
Divine. They are good people.
I've never played one video game where they're good people. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we'll find out, I guess.
I don't trust it.
Eddie R is the man of the autocratic
I'm like
divine.
Nomu when he met the werewolf, where he was like, I don't trust him.
All right, I'll get to you next, Missy. Follow me, Sir Eddie R. Dasone. Come. He turns around. He's walking. He has his cane. And just,
Oh my god,
and
making
some
me
robes.
older.
He's walking slowly, and he basically goes around a pillar into a hallway, and then he leads you to a room. The room has a wooden door. He shuts the door behind the two of you, but the wooden door does have a little grated window,
I'll say, let that Holy
so
Spirit
people could still
come
see in if they wanted to look in.
Yeah.
So he, please have a seat, Eddie R.
Jesus.
Will do. First and foremost, let me
State your age.
give a donation to the church. And
I'm too old.
man 20
Donation.
gold.
20 gold.
You ain't there.
I know.
You ain't there. Stop acting like you
She's
can
like
do it.
Eddie R. She shows up anytime Eddie R. is about to spend money. Like, she's
God,
like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
roll.
roll.
From getting gold.
All right, so
Eddie knows how this world works,
You
man.
can try to steal from the donation.
so you're offering him 20 gold.
Yes.
Hubert looks at Eddie R. and he goes, "My child, thank you very much. The divine will definitely
That was part for you too.
shine upon you this day. The church could definitely use the extra money here. We don't get much business here in Little Easton, so we really thank you for your patronage.
I don't trust
So what sins and what do you wish to talk about?"
Eddie R. Become a
Me and my party had a little issue recently, and there's a possibility I've been infected with lycanthropy. It is fairly new, but I wanted to know if there's anything I could do to remove it.
Lycanthropy, you say? What kind of beast bit you, my son?
Werewolf, as far as I'm concerned.
Eddie R. I need you.
What werewolf? How long ago was this?
Just yesterday.
Yesterday? Well, he looks to the side a bit, and he starts to sweat a little bit. I mean, the town's been known to have people
Don't
go
try to
missing.
throw us off his scent.
And he have you heard of the missing villagers here in town? There's rumors going about werewolves. Where were you bit, son?
In the neck. We were actually invited to this town to solve that issue, and I can assure you, the issue has been solved.
You found the werewolf that was taking the people, the
Yeah.
townsfolk.
And we're trying to solve where the actual people have gone, but before anything else happens, I would like to get this issue fixed so that we can proceed and find your citizens.
Have you spoken to Mayor Burkham about this? He needs to know right away.
Yes, he's already been informed, but for now, let's just keep this conversation between us.
Oh, okay. And have you shown any signs of or symptoms of the curse, the lycanthropy affecting you? Have you had any dreams lately, or have you had physical signs showing of anything lycanthropy-like?
This morning when I woke up, I had a nightmare that, based off of the nightmare, I'm pretty sure I have been infected to some degree. I'm not sure how far yet.
Oh, my child, you are in grave danger. How, I am... I am not skilled enough in curing or removing the lycanthropy curse, and none of the other priests here are capable of doing so, but someone at the church in Stratham
would definitely be able to help you, son.
Bro, he's
I would
bad.
advise that you get to the capital city right away. There isn't much I can do for you here. I hear that sometimes the incubation period of lycanthropy can take up to a few weeks.
He's gonna have a heart attack on you.
You might be
Okay.
okay. I really wish you the best, but if there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. And may the Octadic Divine watch over you, son.
Nothing else you can do for me, but thank you for the information. Ediar hands over an additional 5 gold.
Oh, Sonny, we really appreciate the gold. Are there any other sins you wanted to talk about?
No, sir, nothing else.
Okay, then when did you tell Mayor Burkham about the mayor or the werewolf?
Just recently. He's out on some business trying to figure out some issues for himself as well.
Oh, now he can lie.
He's out on business. Oh.
Yeah, related to the information. He's trying to make sure that nothing like this happens again. So.
And was it you and those 3 outside the doors there that came with you? You're the ones that killed this werewolf?
Don't know.
Yes, we put the werewolf. I put the werewolf to rest.
Oh, you killed the werewolf then, but your friends helped you?
No, they weren't there.
No, I don't know if that's good or bad.
But didn't you call them your allies?
They are allies because they've been with me, but they weren't around during the incident.
Who sent you here to Easton, my son?
The guild.
The
The
guild.
guild?
The guild.
The guild.
Which guild?
The Disone Guild.
Is it the Disone Guild? Is it... Okay. Is there a lady in that guild named Felicia Day?
What? I was like, wait.
Yes.
That's what's Linnell's name?
Oh, okay. All right then, my son. Listen, I have to be forthcoming with you. I have to inform the guards that you were bit by a werewolf.
Kill him.
We have to be
It'll look
safe
like
around
natural
here, and I just want the people to know that someone that has the
It's a heart attack.
potential to turn into a werewolf currently resides in town. It's nothing against you, son, but I just want to make sure that no other ears hear and take it the wrong way.
They've
I
been
will
gone a long
advise the
time.
guards that you came straight
That's what
to
I'm talking
me.
about. You could have been in that donation
We're
box
going to
already.
actually be leaving the city here tonight. While he's handing over 5 more gold. Can you just keep this between us?
You want to roll up? You want to roll a persuasion?
Go roll a persuasion.
Buying
check on
him
that.
off.
I'd like to roll a stealth check. I'm about to lose it.
Yeah,
They've been in
yeah,
there a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, she wants to put her head up against the wall.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go into the
No,
persuasion
that's not
first.
great.
I got 7.
22.
All right, you got 22. What did you roll yourself? Desiree?
14.
22. Hell
14?
yeah, Eddie.
Let me make a. Well, actually, I'm not gonna make a. I'm gonna go ahead and use his perception here.
You better get
You
that
got
character
a
sheet out
12?
of here, though.
14.
A 14. Okay. He does not hear Desiree coming. He looks at
Well, they're in a room, aren't
just
they?
on it. Yeah, but there's a
There's
little,
a window, little door.
A
You
little
Oh.
yeah, in the door, the wooden door. There's a little like window, grated window that she
Okay.
can listen through. Hubert looks at Eddie R. You beat the roll you needed. He's persuaded. He takes the 5 gold and he kind of just looks your way.
Son, I'm not one to be bribed, but you came and told me the truth, and I will hold this off for now.
Thank you very much.
But you did say you are leaving town tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, how about this? If I see you in Easton within the next few days, I will have to tell the guard.
That is fine. That's perfectly reasonable.
And
he holds the 5 gold up.
Sonny,
Ew.
don't take me for one of those priests that take money for bribes, alright?
Don't take me for exactly what I am currently.
He looks your way. He kind of just winks and smiles, and then he just puts it in his robes.
I will make sure that the gold you have given us will be well used for the church, my son.
Thank you very much. You have a great day, Father.
You too, sir.
He's a priest. Give him a boy.
Stop it.
I got one
Stop,
left.
bro. So
Stop.
Edgar, you make your way out. Desiree, you're
I'm
able
just right there.
you're able to hear all of this.
Shit,
As
they
soon as
open
you
the door.
come out, just-
What are you doing?
Post up.
Oh,
I smell gold being handed
Hubert
over.
looks over at Edgar before he leaves. Send your other friend in, please.
Edior walks out. Your turn, Desiree. Keeps on walking.
She's been
Nice to
waiting.
see you're feeling generous.
I don't know what you're talking about. Keeps on walking.
It's her spidey
Yeah, those
sense.
pockets are a little bit light, you son of a bitch. Slams the door.
Hello, miss. I don't remember your name.
Doesn't matter.
What can I help you with?
Father, I just feel
Yes?
wait.
Oh, all right.
I don't feel like myself, man.
What do you mean?
I plan to stay with these people a couple of days. I don't know how long it's been, but I can't fucking get away from them. I mean, the money's been good, but at what cost? I haven't seen my kids in weeks. I'm grim.
I'm crazy.
What's grim?
Doesn't matter. Just, I just feel like I'm not worthy of my partner, and that they deserve better. What should I do?
Well, you have a family. Where are they now?
Why does that matter?
Well, 'cause you have to go see them.
I know, but I don't want to take those motherfuckers with me.
Dude, she don't want to bring us
Oh,
home.
Well, my son's allergic to cats. As soon as you ask way too many questions. And Eddie, I don't know. There's something about him.
Did it cross your mind, my child, that you don't have to travel with them?
Damn, right?
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
I kind of got laid off back home, so survival depends on it.
Okay, well, have they treated you well for the most part? Ediar did say you are a ally to him. You should keep your allies close, my child. Not very many people can find good ones nowadays.
We all benefit from each other. That's all. Listen, Cat and Company, we don't go together, but we go together. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
Cat and Company? Is it because of the tabaxi out there? Is
It
he cat?
it is. He is. Yes. And
He is.
I just don't want to be Cat, Dog, and Company. Do you know what I mean?
Well, my child, Ediar, your friend or ally, or whatever you would call him, he said that the guild sent you. I'm assuming it's the Adventurers Guild. From what I know of them, you don't have to take on every mission or quest they give you. Perhaps finish whatever you were sent here to do, collect your money, and go home to your family. And when you need more money,
Shut up.
find Cat and Co. and, I don't know, do what the guild sends you to do.
Find them? They're lunatics. If I let them out of my sight, I'll never see them again. Which may be a good thing. I don't know, but
That's a fair point.
it's just
It sounds like you're having a hard time deciding on leaving or not, and I think deep down you truly like Cat and Co.
you don't know what you're talking about, old man. Shut it.
Listen, sometimes the truth is hard to hear, but I feel like deep down you really do think of them as your friends.
I know Ediar paid you how much.
He didn't pay me. He paid to the church. And it wasn't a payment, it was a donation.
Oh yeah? And what's that go toward?
Goes towards the upkeep of the church.
Looks like this hasn't been dusted in a while.
That's because it's only me and one other man here that cleans the church. A little bit more gold from this donations, we might be able to hire another aide or two.
Now he's trying to get money.
I don't feel any better. Thank you for your time.
Listen,
Leaving therapy like, I don't feel any better. Thanks.
Ediar did tell me he was bit by a werewolf.
I thought you said you ain't gonna be telling people. Now you're out here telling everybody. Damn.
Yeah?
Listen, I promised I would keep that between us.
For how long?
He has until the next few days. He said that you are leaving town tonight. I don't want to tell people to cause a ruckus, but people here are wary about the werewolves. And I just want to make sure that everyone is safe. Your friend is a good man, but even the best of men can't hold off against the curse of the werewolf.
Can't be dogs.
And even the greatest priest can't survive a blunt force trauma blow to the head.
Oh.
So you might want to keep what you heard to yourself.
Jesus.
Are you threatening me?
This was a test. You were not supposed to tell me what Eddie R told you in confidence. Otherwise, you could have said it in front of the group, which means you have loose lips, which means you are a liability. So let me tell you something. If you yap your jaws, I swear to it, I will come in here after service, and I will come up behind you, and I will shove you down.
You want to roll
Go ahead and make me an intimidation check, Desiree. Oh my goodness.
We can't go down because of him.
20. Oh, she got a nat 20.
The old man, the priest.
He shits his pants.
Priest Hubert. He stands there, he's shaking, and he just drops his cane.
Damn.
And he looks frightened. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't no snitch.
Why you gonna scare Pycelle like
Good
that?
to know.
Right.
Desiree slides open the little divider between them.
Oh, is there a divider?
No, there's no divider. You're just
Oh.
face to face.
She's
Great.
thinking, she's thinking like a
Yeah.
confession.
Desiree leans forward. You're shaking. Feel okay?
I'm not gonna tell anybody. You can trust me.
Can I trust you to also not tell Eddie R that you gave me the gold he gave you?
Oh, she.
Oh my god.
You're not supposed.
Oh my
But you're not supposed to know, right?
No, she heard.
Oh, she heard you. Well, you heard 5 gold, right?
That's enough.
Yeah.
Damn.
Missy,
Are we the baddies?
That's a donation to the church. He provided.
Ryan's
So
like, I don't know
are you
what to do.
saying no? I mean, I do have a family. You understand, don't you? Father, how one has to take care of their children.
I mean, alignment
I
check.
thought you better than this.
You don't even know me.
You get a black mark for this shit.
What's your alignment, girl?
Chaotic good.
Is it? Oh, I thought I was neutral.
Oh shit.
I feel like I'm changing.
Yes. That's okay. You can change.
Is that what you want to do?
Is this what you want to do?
You shaking this old man down?
Let me see your pockets, old man.
Let me
Turn your pockets
let me
inside
rephrase
out.
that. Let me rephrase that. Just because you are all of a type of an alignment doesn't mean you can't shift at one point. How I kind of rule it is if you're a good alignment and you start doing
Shake
things
it, old men
like
down.
this, what I will do is I will give you what's called, we'll call it a mark, a black mark. So if you get a mark,
Why's it gotta be a black mark?
all right, here we go. All right, you get a mark. If you do things that give you a mark, once you reach the 3rd mark, your alignment will change. So I'll rephrase asking you that out of character.
Can you lose
I
a
will,
mark?
I will ask you as Priest Hubert. He goes and looks at you.
Are you sure about this, child? You don't need to do this.
If he ends up being an asshole.
Did I stutter?
Damn.
Give me your money.
She said, turn those pockets inside out.
He's still shaking. You intimidated him. He pulls out the 5 gold and gives it to you.
I won't tell a soul.
Does he know that she only heard about the 5 gold though?
Explanation.
Or would he pull out the 25 gold?
He did the 20 gold before she decided
Yeah, I didn't
stealth.
hear about
You
that.
know that, but does the priest know that?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
He's trying to keep that 20.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. She don't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
nice to
saying,
see we understand each other.
if he's scared enough.
He
would
looks
be
at
scared.
If anybody in this town comes looking for us, I'm gonna come looking for you. But it's okay, right? Because the doors of the
No,
church
who
are
kills
always
nobody.
open. Have a
Damn.
wonderful day, Father. Cat.
What?
He's been useless. So far, ADR is destined to doom.
Oh,
We must find another solution.
And what do you suppose we do?
Does the father walk out?
The father steps out.
I want to make a perception check. Let's see.
does he look visibly shaken?
12.
He's sweating all over. He looks like he just saw a ghost. And he's looking at all of you. He's just like, he's pointing at the door.
Desiree,
Get
what
out.
did you do?
What did you do to this man?
What? I asked him if I could become a member of the church, but on Saturdays if we could have topless dancers in here, and he didn't seem like he wanted to be a part of it. I wasn't trying to offend anybody, I was just trying to spice the place up.
Sonny, take your friends and leave, please.
What did I
She
do?
is not welcome in the Church of the Octaric Divine.
But Damien
That's probably a really smart move.
I apologize for whatever she did to you, Father.
I didn't do nothing to him. He a lying bitch.
I know you. We'll take our leave.
No, Mo, let's go. Let's get out of here.
What did I do?
Nothing. Just get out of the situation.
The few people that are in the church that were praying are looking Desiree's way. And they look a bit annoyed. As you
Yelling
guys
bitch
step
in the
out.
church. You and your 8 bitches.
So you all leave the church and you back onto the main road. No one says anything, but the priest slowly walks up and he shuts the door.
Damn.
You guys,
Desiree, what did you do?
I'm gonna do an intimidation roll.
I told him I was
What
trying to change.
The hell did you do to that man?
You ain't gonna roll very high.
13.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation as well.
Yeah.
Wait, it was.
19. We walked up. I didn't do shit. I told you I had things to talk about, and we talked about them. They resonated with him. It's not my fault. He didn't want to see topless dancers on Saturday. Now back up, you generous giver. Stopping me from taking gold from parties, and you're just giving it away to some church. What would the sun god think of that? You had to give money to your own church, but you're coming down here, throwing it all around like you're balling. Are you doing that because you think you're gonna die? You're trying to make it
Ayo
right.
remains skeptical of her words, but drops the subject.
Let's go. This was supposed to be a nice, fun trip, and you guys have ruined it for me.
She beat my intimidation. You're not supposed to do that.
Been rolling shit today.
And just so you know, the goddess that you worship, Solaris, she is one of the Octadic Divine.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
She
Desiree
definitely
does.
don't know. She don't go to
I'm an
church.
uncultured swine.
She don't go to church.
Yeah, so that the Octadic Divine, one of the 8 is Ediar's goddess. So, you still have the rest of the day. Do you guys want to do anything while you're in Easton before you wait till midnight? You're supposed to meet Al Rose at the tavern before heading to the abandoned hut to the south of town at midnight.
Can we maybe like roll by the mayor's office and kind of just like hear if there's any like, you know?
I don't think we should be anywhere near the mayor's office.
Yeah,
I want to
especially
know
if
if I
that-
need to be looking at or not.
Oh, I meant to,
Give me the cloak.
I meant to mention this too. It's totally my fault. But when you guys left the inn, Grasha was not with you guys.
Yeah.
She's not with you. Just
We're not worried about
yeah.
it.
Just so you guys
We
know.
forgot about her.
Yeah. It's alright.
She's probably bench pressing somebody.
Right.
Man.
She got Alrose.
She does her own thing.
I told you she's into Alrose. I know
No,
it.
we don't know.
Isundra wrote a little fanfic
Oh
about
my god. I'm sorry. What were you about to say?
What was it about?
it. He said, "Don't go near the mayor's office."
I
Oh,
did.
who wanted to go to the mayor's office?
Well, I was just asking if we could like go by and hear it, but Eddie R thinks that's a bad
Go
idea.
by the scene of the crime
You know, just
to
the
make
people
sure we
talking.
committed the crime. I think it was us. Eddie R, we don't always see eye to eye, but worst case scenario is you turn. We have to find a solution.
Desiree, can I have the cape so I can put it over my head in case anyone's looking for me?
Why is everything about you?
Because
We beat
they
his
saw
ass.
my
They're
face.
looking for us.
No, he only saw me. You know what I mean? He didn't see you. You fucking got him from the back. With the
Fine, I have wore it for about 8 days straight. I take it off when I sleep. Desiree takes the cloak off. Here.
Thank you. She puts it on. She like hides her head. She's like Alrose.
Damn.
Desiree snatches her wig off. Can't be too safe.
We're trying to get disguises.
She stuffs it down her pants. In the front.
The whole wig?
So are you going?
Yeah,
Are you going Damien now?
yeah.
All right.
Turn the name tag around.
Yeah, turn the name tag around. That way I don't forget.
Just rifling.
Hey, I need it sometimes.
How do we hide Nomu? We can't.
So you're not walking by the town hall. You're
No.
avoiding.
Should we go
Hell no.
anywhere?
Yeah. So you guys have till midnight. So
Should we try to listen to the tavern? I don't know. We were there last night though.
if there's anything you guys want to do now, it's the time to do it. Or we can just fast travel it and say you guys are
Is there
meeting
anything
with.
you guys need to buy or anything?
Not that I know.
I kind of just had some loose pockets at the church, so.
Yeah. Keep them tight.
Hey man, it's the church.
Tighten that coin purse. What do you mean Amen's the church?
It's
It's the church. That's the point.
The Octadic Divine.
Yeah.
It's trash.
They're good people.
What are the 8 gods?
Monkey vagina.
What?
She's working on her new show.
Left field.
That's gonna be her next show at the tavern.
All right, so we'll go ahead and fast forward through time. It is 11 o'clock at night. You head back to the tavern. As you guys enter the tavern, Al Rose is sitting there at one of the tables, along with a few other patrons of the tavern.
See with Grasha?
No.
What happened to Grasha?
She's snitching.
So as you guys enter the tavern, Al Rose looks over your way and he waves you down. Over here. Over here.
I can't see him because I'm like holding the cloak. I'm spooky.
So as you guys go to meet Al Rose, he leans forward. Hey, how'd today go? No suspicions?
Well, I mean, ADR had so much on his mind, he had to tell some old fart who hopefully won't live through the end of the week to tell anyone. But other than that, no.
Okay.
I went to the church. It's the church for my religion to talk about a possible way to get rid of the curse.
That's what I suggested. What, did they have a answer for you?
They recommended one of the bigger churches, the church in Stratham.
On his way.
Stratham.
Stratham?
Stratham.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I wasn't listening.
Oh, well, hey, I'm really sorry to hear that. The next, after tonight, after you figure out what's going on, who's picking up these goods, you should probably head back to the capital city. The next Zeppelin airship, it's not going to be here for a couple of days. It might be faster. Just
Hey,
walk on
Alrose.
foot. Yeah.
Quit trying to railroad us into where we're going next.
I'm not railroading anything.
I'm going there next regardless, so.
I'm just fucking with you. What did you do with that body? Of that guy that we definitely did not kill.
The guy in the bushes,
Obviously, yes.
he's locked up right now.
Damn!
Whoa, I couldn't let him
He's
get
got
out.
the sign.
Whoa, you guys are the ones that attacked him.
Yeah, but
They
we didn't
were,
lock him
not
up.
me. I didn't take any part of it.
So wait, he's alive?
What?
Yes.
Oh, you want another black mark, bitch? What the fuck?
I just watched him kill the mayor in cold
She's
blood.
trying to social alignment right now.
What? He's alive?
He's a loose end.
Al Rose looks at Damien. Hey,
What's your alignment?
we don't kill innocent people, okay?
I mean, I don't know who this we is because you're not really technically part of Captain Cole Autos, but I mean, you're right. I'm just saying you're not really part of our group.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, he's not.
I thought we were like onto something, guys.
I mean, are you gonna come with us? Like,
I mean, no, not my intention, but you know,
oh, that's true. He doesn't
As
have
long as
anything
you can
left
keep
here.
him from talking or saying anything about who beat his ass,
he's
I'm
not.
fine.
Let's just say he's not going anywhere.
Did you cut his tongue
Is
out?
he in your basement? Damn.
He might be in the basement, but he still has his tongue.
Alrose made sure he still has his tongue.
He's not hurt, but he's tied up in the basement
How long do you plan to leave him like that?
until the truth comes out about Mayor Burkham.
Have
You
you
don't think
seen
that guy's gonna
Grasha?
snitch on us and want justice for himself?
What?
He
You don't think he's gonna snitch on us that he got his ass beat on his first day of work by a group of hoodlums in a 6-foot tabaxi? He's gonna snitch.
It doesn't matter if he snitches once the
don't
word
know
gets
shit.
out that the mayor was really the werewolf. But we can't have.
He was collateral damage. We won't look like heroes. We'll look like we just run people over to get what we want. Besides, how do we know?
Robert! How dare you?
How do we know you just won't take credit for killing the mayor?
Do I look like I want the credit for killing the mayor?
Probably.
Ryan was like, why are you so aggressive tonight?
That man killed my sister.
Yeah.
I mean, you did kill him, so you should get most of the credit. But where do we fit in all of that?
Listen, Desiree, if Al Rose is willing to take all of the heat for all of this and he has to live here, he's probably okay.
Heat? He's gonna be next mayor. Bet.
I have no intentions of running to be the next mayor.
It's all just a
So what are your plans after this? You're just gonna ride off into the sunset?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna live here any longer without my sister. She's gone. She's gone from this world. I have nothing left here in Easton.
We're going to go to Stratham. Do you want to go with us?
Didn't you say she just went missing? Isn't there a chance she's still alive?
Well, the mayor said he killed her in cold blood.
He
Yeah,
did
he
say
did
that.
say that.
He whooped that ass.
Oh, shut up now.
Hey, Al Rose, have you seen Gracia? You can ignore Damien. I think he's had, like, maybe too much whiskey.
No,
We've
I haven't
been
had
here a long
anything to
time.
drink. That's the problem. And everybody's sitting here drinking in my face, and no one's offered me to buy me a drink. Oh, wait, I have 5 gold. Thanks, priest. Damien goes to the bar.
Wait a second.
Damien out.
5 gold. Thanks, priest. Damien?
Al Rose, he looks confused. What is going? Guys, we only have
Al
an
Rose,
hour.
it's been a long day. Don't worry about them. They're going to go argue, probably. Have you seen Gracia?
It's only
Yes.
11:30 a.m.
Yeah, we
PM.
zoomed to the PM.
Oh, we fast forwarded it.
Yes.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, Grosh is actually taking the supplies to the abandoned hut. That way it looks like we're making the deal.
That's a good move.
So what time are we meeting up tonight?
Midnight.
Don't yell at me. Damien takes a shot.
Don't yell at me.
I'm not feeling good, guys. I'm nervous.
You obviously aren't. You're different than you were last night.
Yeah, she looks different, too. Or he looks different this time.
I'm stressed.
Yeah, do you even know it's him? Like, do you know who Damien is?
Rose just, he's
He's
making
confused.
assumptions and he's confused that this is the same person.
My wife said if I get in any more trouble, she's walking.
Then stop getting into trouble.
Intimidation.
What?
What is going on?
18. He walks up. You got a lot of mouth today, Al Rose.
Eddie tell your friend to calm down.
You just gonna ignore me?
Eddie R walks up and pulls intimidation.
Yeah, roll higher.
18.
I had an 18. Do I roll again?
Yeah, because it's a different person.
Oh,
Damn, y'all both got chest out.
5.
I'm gonna need you to stop. Leave
Alright.
the man alone.
Alright.
Rose, thank you, Eddie R. Now, can we get back to the topic at hand? What? Is she all right? What is?
I look like a she.
Is he all right? What's going on?
Ignore Damien for now.
Honestly, I'm not so sure today.
Does anyone have any emergency alcohol?
It's in her hands.
We'll just give it some time, let that work. Continue on your conversation.
All right. Listen, we only have till midnight to meet this envoy. Grosh is already at the abandoned hut. She delivered all the goods. However, she can't stay because we need to have someone watch my house to make sure that no one attempts to break in or anyone attempts to break out. So Grasha won't be at the hut. I'll be there with you, though. But I will be hidden in case something goes wrong. All right?
Sounds like a fine plan to me.
Now, last we spoke, he looks at Damien. You were supposed to look like the mayor. Do you think you can do that?
Damien wipes his face.
Do we trust it today?
I suppose I can come through for you all one more time. But I think I gotta see my family after this, man. I can't take it anymore.
We can stop by the town your family lives in
They're in Stratham, aren't they?
when we finish this mission.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Okay. I can't handle it.
Okay, what do you need to look like the mayor? Do you have everything you need? We're running low on time.
Don't worry about me. Just know next time you see me, I'll be the one you vote for. Damien goes to the restroom. Get my shit together.
Make Easton great again.
She looked at her like,
My campaign sign is like one side Desiree and one side Damien, and my slogan is the change we need.
All right, go ahead. So you're gonna.
Do we need like any items or anything for her to do?
She has you have a kit,
Oh.
don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you have.
Actor's my feet. So.
Yeah. So go ahead and make me.
You want to get clothes?
So I have advantage on deception or performance checks when someone else,
Yes.
when acting as someone else, and I can mimic speech of people and animals as long as I've heard the target for a minute or more.
Which you have seen
Oh,
and
yeah.
heard Mayor Burkham.
Correct.
So, as Damien goes to change, Alrose is gonna look around. He's not coming out of the bathroom looking like the mayor, right? There's other people in here. They're gonna be like, what the hell?
Oh.
Someone better probably go stop him from coming out looking like the mayor.
Desiree, Damien,
What?
open the door a little bit. It's a crack. We're not screaming.
What?
Don't come out looking like the mayor.
Do you think I'm a fucking idiot?
I don't know. You're really weird today.
If you're not here to be supportive, just go away. Slam the door.
All right.
I think we're okay. I don't know. Really, the dice are going to decide, so I really don't know.
Go ahead and make me a deception check, Damien / Desiree.
20.
Oh my god.
And that 20.
Give me that black mark.
Holy.
I ain't shit, I know it. Time
Now, all right. So, Damien is spot on. He's got the makeup, the clothing, and the hair. Perfect.
Oh,
Down to the T. Are you stepping out looking like Mayor Burkham, or are you gonna step out looking different, or do you have like a hoodie on or something to cover your face?
I just have sunglasses because I've been emotional.
Okay.
But are you dressed like the mayor? Are you like ready to be the mayor?
No. I need some time and a few more drinks.
As Damien?
Yes.
Okay.
My hair is like the mayor, but that's
Okay.
it.
All right.
My hair.
I like his
But
shit.
we'll keep that role for when you actually are playing the mayor. Damon exits the bathroom. You guys are able to have your drinks. So Alrose looks over at the rest of you. All right. Let's head south of town. On the outskirts, there's a bandit hut. Grasha's already delivered the goods. Let's get there before midnight and meet these envoys, all right? So the plan is I will hide somewhere, probably in a tree or something. In case something goes wrong, I'll be the surprise. Get as much information as we can, all right? Any questions?
Should we be dressed like guards walking with Desiree? Because the mayor ain't gonna walk alone on a deal. He's gonna have guards, right?
What kind of guard are you gonna
Depends on
be?
the deal.
You ever seen a cat guard?
Well,
You
I
seem
can
to
dress
good.
up.
Alrose, are you asking Alrose or me?
Alrose.
Alrose.
Alrose looks at well, it is known that Easton does hire, guards from all over, and what's the word I'm looking for?
This is Isundra, their clothes. Isundra's ready to go. She got her cloak on. She's in the shadows.
But it's known that the mayor has hired additional help, so you guys looking
So it's not that weird.
yeah,
Okay.
different from the guards isn't going to be too much of an issue, I would think.
Let's go find some guards' clothes and put those on then.
He just said you don't got to.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Matzo box yourself.
Yeah, you should be fine. Nomu. So, are we ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Let's go.
All right,
Is Damien ready?
let's go in and head there. All right, so you
Damien,
guys,
last
Damien
call for
takes her
drinks.
third shot. I'm feeling okay. You know what? I feel good about this. I was scared of getting caught and losing it all, but you know what? You know how much shit we've all made it through? We can make it through. Give me a hug, Al. I've been rough today.
I'm Al now. Okay,
He said, okay.
hug.
Yeah, man. Who else would you be? Quit tripping. All right, y'all. Let's roll. Damien's all happy now. Drunk.
So you guys make way out of the tavern and you head south of Easton to the outskirts. You guys come across an abandoned hut off to the side of the main road that's leading into town. Along the hut, there are several trees that would be beneficial for those that could climb and hide within them, which is what Alrose will be doing. So you guys, or Alrose takes you guys into the abandoned hut. Outside of the hut are several of the carts that Grasha has pulled over here with the goods. Alrose brings you guys into the hut and looks at you all. Alright guys. Straight ahead, there's a tree along the main path. I'm going to hide in that tree. So in case anything goes wrong, I will be a surprise. Alright? We're not necessarily here to kill, so please try avoid killing unless we have to.
Shouldn't have brought Damien then.
I don't know what to expect. I don't know if the envoy is one
not a
person.
rampage.
I don't know if it's a group of people. But Damien,
I only shake down priest.
he looks at Damien. All right, it's
The
time to get your
Damien.
A game on. You're not Damien anymore. You're Mayor Burkham.
Just to be clear, what the fuck do you want me to ask? Just like, what they're shipping.
We didn't go over
and-
the plan
and-
at
and,
all.
like,
All right. So we know that these people are delivering these goods somewhere or to someone.
Yeah.
We need to find out where they're delivering these goods to and who they're working for.
You just have to pretend that you already know them. Like, hey man, what's up? Like these are going to this
what if they
place,
don't want
right?
to reiterate information they went over like 2 years ago when they started doing all of this?
Yeah, and they probably get a little annoyed, but it's fine.
I'm getting anxiety.
No, you just have to be like, hey man, these ones are going to Strathallam, right? And they'll be like, no, what the fuck? They're going to this other place, and then we'll know where they're going.
Yeah, and it makes the mayor look incompetent. It's
That's
a double
fine.
whammy.
We don't care. He's dead. Who fucking cares about him?
This is the most alive the mayor has ever looked. All right. Wish me luck, team.
All right.
Going in.
That tree across the hut, across the path. I'm gonna be in that tree. All right.
What tree
So
is
it's
it?
straight ahead.
This
This
one?
you?
Yes.
That's him.
All right.
And we're
it's a-
walking here?
Yeah.
This way?
No, you're in the hut. So.
Where's the hut?
Yeah.
This
is the hut?
Mm-hmm. So put everyone in the hut, or you can stand
Well,
outside the hut. However you guys want to
Eddie.
do it.
My little baby.
The hut's pretty small. It's run down. Again, it's abandoned and run down. The windows have been broken in. There's some tables in the hut that have been broken apart. This place was basically stripped of all its goods and wares. There's nothing of value if you're trying to look for something. Damien.
Don't bother.
Don't bother. So Alrose runs out and he jumps into the tree to hide, and I roll well enough. He's able to do it.
If he fucked that up,
Oh,
I
I know that
swear to God.
He slips off the tree. You guys see.
Breaks his leg. Oh.
So, as you guys are waiting, are you going to be waiting in the hut or outside of it? The
Yep.
goods are on the outside.
We
the
were
wagon.
in just talking about the
Okay.
plan.
So then we step out, right? Or no?
I got married in this suit, and I buried my first dog in it. I'll be back.
By yourself?
What would a guard do? We stand outside, right?
Yeah, we gotta be
Guard the
standing outside
door
by
or something.
the
Um,
door, probably.
Depends on the type of guard. It could be like with the head of
I'm
guard.
standing outside.
should be with her, and then two of us by the door, right?
Yep.
So where are you going? Anywhere? Or just here?
Sorry.
Is that
No, it's
Okay.
not Isundra.
Better not be.
All right,
All
which
right.
one of you guys wants to guard me?
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I feel like that's Eddie our job. Even though you guys
So
don't
Eddie
know.
R steps outside of the hut and goes along the main path as he's waiting with Damien. So what's Nomu and Desiree doing? What positions are you two?
Asundra.
I'm sorry, Asundra. What are you?
Should we stay by the door or should we stay back?
Are the goods inside the hut?
No, all the goods are outside.
Oh, then we're
Oh,
not
fuck
far
that,
behind.
Yeah, wherever the goods are, that's where we
Okay.
at.
Yeah, we're not far behind.
Okay. The goods are right next to the hut.
Oh, okay.
In the carts. Okay.
I mean, they would travel with guards, so.
So go ahead and make me perception checks as you're waiting.
All of us?
Yes.
16.
Oh yeah.
11.
22.
24.
Okay, so if you got it is midnight, so it is darker. If you got higher than a 12, you can see the details. If you got a 10,
I got dark vision anyway, bitch.
yeah, if you got a 10, you can just see minor details.
Be hot.
So those that rolled higher than 12, you see there is a large wagon along the main path that's coming your way. It's being pulled by 2 horses. On the wagon, there is
The horse?
no, no. I am not going to draw 'em, so I'll explain what we have. On the wagon, there is a half-orc. If you've rolled high enough to see, there is a half-orc in leather armor. Strapped to his back, you can see there is a quiver and a bow, and he has the reins to the horses, and he's slowly, steering the horses towards this abandoned hut. Alongside of this wagon, you can see there are 2 other horses with riders on top. On the left side of the wagon, there is a dwarf in heavy armor on this horse. On his back, he has a great sword. He's fully decked out in armor. On the right side of the wagon,
It's a lot of guys we gotta kill if we try to kill all these dudes. Ryan's like, nah.
We're rolling deep, man.
On the right side of the
Jesus.
wagon, on the other horse, there is a human in a chain shirt. The human has a mace tied to his side, and that's pretty much it. He's not as decked out as the other 2. The half-orc continues to steer the wagon your way, and they eventually get close enough. Are you guys going to do anything before they get to you?
What are you
No,
gonna
we're
do?
post up.
Eddie R whispers into Damien's ear, play your role well. I don't actually think we want to fight them.
That's a lot of guys.
I won't be fighting them. I'm the mayor. You guys will be fighting them.
No,
Damn.
Okay.
They're gonna protect me.
Do this.
I mean, if you need me to turn on them, I can. You just gotta give me the
This is-
signal.
Just play your role well. Try not to fight.
All right, here, let's use this guy as the dwarf.
he's the tallest one.
Yeah, so this guy is the dwarf. This is the guy with the mace, and then this is the half-orc. Human, half-orc, dwarf.
Human.
Human!
Alright.
Human! Stop. We have already rolled initiative prior to the session, so we will go ahead and start as they are walking up towards the group. The dwarf in the heavy armor on the horse to the left of the wagon, he moves up forward on his horse in front of the wagon and the other man that's on the other horse, and he looks down at the group of you. Halt! Are you the mayor?
What? Of course he's. What kind of questions?
I thought my face was on all the flyers. Sticks his hand out. But apparently we haven't met. Mayor Burkham. It's a pleasure. And I'm guessing everything's in order for this evening?
We are here to pick up the goods. Do you have them?
Yeah, of course.
All of them?
What do you take me for? A slacker? If I said I would have it all, I have it all.
Perfect.
Have you heard up your end of the bargain?
I have no end of the bargain other than picking up the goods. So, Mayor Burkham,
For free?
show me, where are the supplies? Is that it? In those carts behind you?
It is. You can go and take a look if you'd like.
The nods his head and he looks back at the other two, the half-orc and the human. They nod their heads back, and the dwarf slowly moves around the group while still on his horse, and he starts to inspect the carts. Go ahead and move his figure around behind the group.
Don't tell me what to do. This one?
No.
Or
You might
behind
want to
us?
check
Yes.
that. He doesn't call you for any real reason.
So I follow him over.
3.
So I follow him over.
So Damien's following, or I'm sorry, Mayor Burkham is following the dwarf over. The dwarf looks down at the goods. He's looking through each of the carts, nodding his head. Seems like this is everything. Looks like you've held your end of the bargain. We shall be taking these, Mayor Burkham. We appreciate the business.
And about how long do you think it'll take to arrive?
Couple of days on the horses. Yes, probably a week.
And goodness, it's been a long week. You're heading where?
That is not of your concern.
Well, I just have friends in a lot of places, and you've been doing such good work lately. I was hoping to kind of pull some strings, maybe get you guys free room and board, free meals, bed and breakfast. Could probably, pull some strings if you want it.
Go ahead and make me a deception check.
We don't have to kill these dudes.
Roll fire.
18.
Alright. Alright. The dwarf looks at Mayor Burkham. We're taking the goods to the We're taking the goods to the nation of Dorwin.
Is that like a completely different?
Yes, different country. It's the country to the east of Londe, connected directly.
Oh, Dorwin! I actually have a couple of family members that have moved there. They speak highly of it. It's beautiful, especially this time of year. I'll be sure to reach out. There's a hotel right when you cross city lines, and you go in, and it's super nice. The manager, he knows me by name. His name is Tony. Just let him know that I referred you, and everything will be taken care of.
Well, we appreciate your hospitality, Mayor Burkham. However, we've been paid our share already. We've had our cut. So, we won't take much more. We will be taking these now.
I won't argue with you, and I will not hold you up. You gentlemen have a lovely evening. Safe travels.
Do we know what the goods actually are?
A bunch of the mined goods, like the
Oh.
ores
And stuff.
Yeah.
That's just normal ass shit. The fuck we give a shit about?
Well, we need to know where the person who he got his powers from might be
Oh,
located.
that's right.
Yes, that's what you're
But we
looking-
don't know a name or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can't ask too many pointed questions.
That's up
So
to
what's
you.
up, you werewolf?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah. We know Nation of Dorwin. So
Yeah, so he told you the nation of Dorwin. He didn't give you specifics or names or anything like that. So he's going to look down and he's going to have the half-orc jump off of the wagon.
He's gonna check out these.
And he's going to walk over the half-orc, or half-orc walks over to the mayor. Hey, your guards, have them help put these into the wagon.
Of course, gentlemen.
As you say, Mayor.
sure.
He said,
He rushes over to help.
So the half-orc begins to start transferring plenty of the ore into the wagon. The wagon is large enough to hold all the supplies. It's
"Oh,
gonna
we actually
take you
put
guys-
real ore."
Yes.
Oh, I thought we faked it.
No. So you're actually
It's less
transferring
scary.
all of the goods into the wagon. The dwarf's still on his horse watching, and the human is also on his horse watching, while the half-orc and the rest of you are helping transfer it. Once they're all transferred, the dwarf looks over at the mayor. Pleasure doing business with you.
And you as well. Feel free to reach out anytime. It's been a pleasure. Reaches his hand out.
Dwarf reaches out. He begins to shake.
Firm shake.
So the dwarf
King shit.
The half-orc jumps back onto the wagon, and he kind of takes the reins, and he slowly begins to turn the wagon around, the two horses. And the dwarf begins to walk forward. Well, goodbye.
Damn.
So
Peace.
he begins to walk away. Is that all you guys are doing?
That's all I'm
There's a-
doing. We
I
got
whisper
there's
to
no other-
Eddie R.
Should we follow him? Oh, sneak. Well, Eddie Arc is not good at sneaking, so.
Only got a little bit of information. We don't follow him now. This is the end of the road. Maybe Al Rose can follow him. Well, somebody better tell him that.
So what are you guys doing? They're turning around and they're walking away. So go ahead and
I have
place the dwarf back along the wagon with the half-orc.
Oh, over here.
Yep.
So we'll have Isundra go over to Isundra.
Tell Al Rose to follow them. I ain't got like a fucking throw whisper thing. I just gotta walk. Oh, wait, no, I can't do it with my dragon.
Why?
Because he can't talk. I have like a telepathic thing with it, but I don't think it can like communicate ideas. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Do you think the information we have is enough?
Yeah.
No.
We gotta
It's an
keep
entire country. We have no idea where they're going.
I mean, it might be just enough information for us to be able to find some clues once we're there.
And what if it's not? It's not like we're wasting our time. We're sending him.
I don't really think if we fight them, we'll get more information, though.
We're not trying to fight them. I said follow them.
We don't want to make them skittish.
We don't want to put ourselves under more suspicion.
We're telling Al Rose to go. Oh my god, Eddie R's like, don't fucking listen.
So the wagon is now
So
making
it's
its way,
fucking divin.
and the other two on the horses are making their way as well. They're
Desiree sneaks to Al Rose's bush.
Alrose. He looks down from the trees. Hey,
Al Rose's bush.
hey, what did you find out?
That they're taking the goods to this country of Dorwin. And they should arrive within a few days.
Dorwin, that's right next door. Anything else?
Not really?
That's a whole country. No other details.
No, you
No names.
follow them. What do their names have to do with it?
Follow them. I can't follow them.
You sneaky.
They're on horses.
Sneak faster. If Eddie already brought that damn horse.
Hey, it's injured.
Damn it. Alrose just. We need more information. That's not enough.
Damn it.
We can't let them get away.
Think fast.
AR walks over to that same suspicious looking tree now.
Can I send? My dragon can't go very far though. I don't.
What's
think.
going on?
All we know is the country they're going to. We don't have enough information. He doesn't want to follow them because on foot, following horse-drawn carriages is the greatest idea. But we don't really have any other plans right now. They're getting away.
Alrose, do you think we could take them in a fight?
There's three of them. One of them is really heavily armored. The other one has a chain shirt on, and the other one has leather. I don't think the one on the wagon's gonna be too much. He's kind of strapped to it, but he does have a bow. I could possibly sneak the guy on the wagon if you guys take on the other two.
We have to keep one alive for information.
Yeah, we just don't have to.
How about you guys try to sneak and attack, and then we'll start the fight that way.
We don't have to kill them. We just need to beat them enough to get the information out of them.
That sound good enough?
I mean, we could follow. I mean, I'm like a horse. I'm a cat.
Everyone
Just
get on Nomu's back.
One person climbs on Nomu's back.
Everyone get on Nomu's back. It'll be easier.
Just one.
It'll be easier to break the human.
Nomu still has normal speed.
Huh? I have feline agility, man.
All right, are we
You
gonna
can't
wax
carry
these
the whole
dudes?
team, though.
No, one person.
Can I like Eldritch Blast one while we're talking?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Is that what you want to do?
I wanted
Oh,
them
God.
to, I wanted Alrose and her
Them to
maybe start
sneak?
off a sneak. Or him.
We got. Well, we can
David.
get a.
We'll need to discuss this now. What's the plan?
Oh, either way, it's a sneak attack. So.
Ambush.
Desperate times calls for desperate
You
desperate
can get him
measures.
to come back. You
The
can-
mayor runs behind the cart. Wait! Wait! And falls down.
What's going on?
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm gonna get a roll.
Ah.
Go ahead and
Oh my
Can I roll a performance?
yeah, make me a performance check.
8.
Oh.
You actually do trip.
All right.
It works either way.
Yeah, you actually do trip instead of faking, and you scrape your knee a bit. It stings. The dwarf stops, so does the other two. The dwarf looks over his shoulder.
What?
Oh, Rose, do you want to go maybe try to sneak one while this is happening?
Wait a minute. Just give me 5 seconds. My knee. I've had trouble with it for years. It's
Why the hell did you run at us?
because I don't know if I can make it back. I might need a lift.
You have your guards. Send them to town to get a horse.
This is way under their pay grade. Besides, they just started. They don't know the city that well, and I don't really trust them.
Well, we're not here to serve you. The deal was done. We're leaving.
Would 100 gold change your mind?
100.
Damn.
She don't bust that
Let me
out.
grease your palm.
100 gold for us to carry your ass back to town.
Well, I only trust the doctors in Dorwin. They're amazing. They delivered my first child.
Make me a deception.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
What's going on?
16.
This is too much at once.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
Go pay off some other snob.
Damn, he don't give a fuck about 100 gold.
The mayor.
We have a job to do, and we have to get there as soon as possible.
You think your boss would approve?
And he turns his head
You
and
Stand straight up, no problem. Okay, I understand. But one more thing. Stab it. I love a good scotch. While you're there, you should try out this amazing bar. It's called the Breeding Cow. And it's some pretty good stuff. If you're in the area.
Yeah. Alright. Enough talk. We have work to do. Till next time. Make sure you have a horse next time you meet us with the goods.
Damien, desperate and out of ideas. He starts choking him from behind.
What you
oh, wait, he's on a horse.
He's on a horse. You can't do.
She jumps
You
up.
I thought he was walking away.
You can attempt to jump up and try to choke him.
No.
Damien,
I thought he was walking.
You did enough by sending them to the breeding cow.
All right, so is Damien just gonna let it go? So if that's the case, we're gonna go and start an initiative. If you guys are really attacking.
Damien turns around.
Did
All right.
our Rose try to sneak anything or?
No one's
Yeah.
attacking.
So, well, it depends what Damien did. Are you walking away, Damien?
Damien turns around. All right.
Okay.
Fuck it. We got to do things
So,
like we always
I'm
do.
gonna make, I'm gonna
Yeah,
make a
every
roll.
time we try to not do it that way.
I'm making a stealth roll for Alrose. I rolled an 18.
Oh God.
He's stealthy as fuck.
Rolled lower than an 18 for the enemies. So, Alrose, you two, Nomu and Ediar and Isundra all spot Alrose as soon as he jumps down. He jumps down all
Who's he attacking?
He's not attacking yet. He jumps down. He's doing this while Damien was performing.
Distracting.
And you see Alrose. He jumps down out of the tree and he starts making his way in the silent night. And he jumps into some bushes near the man on the horse to the right of the wagon.
The dwarf.
The human.
Oh.
Yes. He's in the bush. They don't see him. And he has a dagger in his hands. So we're going to go ahead and start our initiative. Alright?
Oh God.
If you guys are attacking, I mean, you don't have to attack. You do
Well,
something
we
else.
ain't got another choice. You always make us do this, Ryan.
That's true.
I mean, you do have a choice. We can just not fight, but
Yeah.
No. we
Damien
need some
runs back.
information.
I couldn't get a ride.
Isundra is first.
I couldn't get a ride, guys.
Get 'em.
You know what to do.
I step up. I go to blast the motherfucker.
Who you blast? Wait.
This is the half orc.
While I get dragged
Yes,
into this.
this is the half orc in
The half orc with the armor.
Yes.
you got any AOE?
Leather armor. The dwarf
No.
has the heavy armor.
I don't have any AoE. I don't think.
Your patron
I don't
sucks.
think you do.
I haven't gotten that far. Damn,
Yeah,
dog.
you should be the Fiend. They got better stuff.
Yeah. I
Damn,
don't.
he's making fun of Napoleon Face.
I have stuff, but it's like I have to be close to them, so I don't. It's like 5 so it's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, so the man in the middle on the wagon is the half-orc. He has leather armor and a bow. The one to the right of him is the human with a mace and a chain shirt. The dwarf is in fully decked out heavy armor on a horse. So what is Isundra doing?
Soon we're gonna go after. I feel like the dwarf because that's the spookiest one. But she's gonna do it from back here because she don't want to get fucked up.
Isundra stands behind Damon.
Let your mayor protect you.
Yeah. All right, she's going for.
The change we need.
She's going for it.
All right. Eldritch Blast, or is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have another spell?
True. Warlock.
Or maybe Witch Bolt. Maybe Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt? Okay.
I decided. Fuck.
What's your roll?
8 plus 6, I think.
8 plus 6?
Yes.
Okay. So you did Witch Bolt. Isundra
Misses. Fuck.
has sparks appear in her hand as she shoots out
Every
a
time
bolt.
I try to do Witch Bolt, man.
The bolt flies over the dwarf's shoulder.
Fuck.
And he
Don't I get a
looks-
sneak attack?
He looks over at...
That should be a sneak attack. I should get advantage or something. He wasn't ready. Something.
Alright, roll again.
Yeah. Watch me roll.
Advantage. Show us you're sneaking. That's true.
Is she singing?
Well, how'd I get an 8 twice in a row?
You suck.
It ain't supposed to happen.
Not that one.
no, it ain't supposed to happen.
Why is it worse?
Get
So
good.
the bolt, the witch bolt,
It-
flies
it
over
hella
the
misses.
dwarf's shoulder, and
He's
his
too
eyes
short.
widen. He glares over at Isundra. What the hell are you doing?
No, it's my bad. Sometimes it just flies out of my hand. You know, it's
It's-
a
the
big
mayor
accident. I
steps
didn't do it on
out of the way.
It is
purpose.
now Nomu's turn.
Oh God.
Sorry, no.
What do y'all rope me into?
Were they still
Grab
on horses walking away?
No, they ain't walking away no
No,
more. I
they're
threw
bo-
that
they're
fucking
all on-
witch bolt.
Two of them are on horses. The other one's on the wagon with the horses leading the wagon.
Oh God.
So they're all technically mounted.
This guy.
The dwarf is the heavy armored one that she just missed.
This guy here.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He was too short.
No move.
No regrets hanging out with us.
No move. Just
What else are we
yanks
doing?
out his great sword and charges. And he's just gonna go for a full swing.
At the dwarf or the dwarf's horse?
The dwarf.
Okay.
Actually, I could swing at his horse. No, I'm swinging at the dwarf.
Kill him.
Oh God.
He's gotta be on a tiny horse, right?
It's be +5.
No, he's on a normal horse.
He's not
Dwarves are medium sized.
Little Sebastian.
You have 11?
Yeah.
A whole
The
11?
dwarf,
Why do we do this?
he maneuvers his horse and you miss. He glares down at Nomu. You dare? You dare?
Not my fault.
What do you do, Jason Statham that horse?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Alright, Damien, Mayor Burkham, it's you.
Why does this always happen when we're fighting? Like when we're doing bullshit, we roll like fire.
Yeah.
Alright. I know.
Whose is this?
Mine. Do you want it?
It's open?
No.
No.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
She said yeah.
I don't
Party
have a way
haircut.
to open it though. Is it twist?
Just twist it.
Oh.
Yeah. At this point, the mayor has seen enough.
He's seen
So,
enough.
I don't want to get my suit too dirty, because I already, like, dirtied up the knees. So I'm gonna use my short bow. So, okay, so that's 13, 18.
And who are you attacking?
Someone.
That dwarf,
The dwarf?
the untouchable dwarf.
The untouchable dwarf. Okay, your short bow goes.
So it's 1d6 plus 3.
So you rolled an 18 to hit.
Correct.
Your arrow zooms and it hits the dwarf.
I was not even about to say it, miss. I was gonna say, bro, what the fuck you try and make us fight?
Bro, I'm about to turn around and start.
Right. Okay, so we all run away.
The arrow hits the dwarf in the arm. He and go ahead and roll your damage. Your 1d6.
Plus 3 is 8.
8 damage to the dwarf.
That's Mayor Burkham.
That's Mayor Wolf to you.
The dwarf has an arrow sticking in his right arm from the armor. He glares over at Mayor Burkham.
What is this?
Should have took me to the fucking hospital.
It is now Ediar's turn.
Ediar runs up towards the middle of the group and targeting
The half orc on the
the
wagon,
he's
or do you
go
going for the human on the horse?
Well, I thought the human was the one on the wagon. That was
No,
like
the
a
half
pussy.
orcs on the
Yeah.
wagon.
and targeting the human on the horse. Cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. Does he?
He's like, is it really that?
13.
13. It hits.
A flash of light streaks toward the human and deals. I'm doing this at second level.
All right. So you do additional dice.
Yeah, so 5d6. It's gonna do.
Ooh, it's 9. 7, 16,
7, and then one more.
1. 17 damage to the human.
Damn. That's pretty good.
And the next attack roll
That's
made
like all
against this
Nomu's
target
HP.
before the end of my next turn has advantage.
All right.
Thanks to the mystical dim light glistening on the target until then.
All right. So whoever attacks the same target has an
Has
advantage.
advantage.
It's to the end of
Ju-
your turn
Uh,
or next turn.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, until the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right. That's for y'all to know. It is now the enemy's turn, but I'm gonna go ahead and have Alrose go since he's going the same turn as the enemy.
Because he's watching this atrocity.
Yes, he is. Alrose is going to attack the same man that Ediar just did. He got a critical
Oh, someone can roll.
on a sneak.
Wait, our rolls attack that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
Advantage.
advantage doesn't matter.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. So Alrose sneaks up from the bushes and he jumps up onto the horse on this nat 20 and he does double damage. 9. And he gets another additional d6. Sneak.
He better be dead.
No.
I knocked him over. He's dead. That's how it works.
Alrose jumps up and he stabs the man in the neck where the chain shirt does not connect. And he starts bleeding from the side.
Shit.
And Alrose takes
We aren't
his
supposed to
knife
kill.
out and drops back down. Alrose looks over to the other two. Keep one of the others. This one's gotta go down.
I thought we weren't killing any.
Dude.
Fuck it, it's for the greater good.
We've changed the rules.
Greater good.
Alright, the dwarf's looking around. What the
Yeah, you just saw his friend get fucking necked.
And the half orc on the wagon, he takes out his bow and he's shooting at the closest person that's
Which
in
is
front of him.
Ediar.
Was either Ediar or
That's no
Nomu.
move.
Yeah.
I think I'm closer.
I
We'll
think
go ahead and
Ediar is
roll,
closer.
we'll go ahead and roll a d6. If it's 1 to 3, it's Ediar. If higher than that, it's Nomu. I rolled a
It's 3.
3. So
It's
shooting at Ediar. He shoots his bow at Ediar. What's your AC?
20.
20? Alright, he misses. But he has multi-attack.
Blocked.
He crits.
That's some bullshit. Quit using them dice. Unless you Alrose, then use them.
Ooh. 1. 3 plus 3. So he's got 6 damage on Ediar.
Ediar blocks the first attack,
He's like,
but
don't
then
tell me what
takes one
Ediar
to the
does.
shoulder.
Yeah, what'd I say? 6 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled
6.
really low for that.
Good.
Crit.
Suck it.
Yeah.
Can't relate. 'cause I
The
missed.
dwarf, however, looks down at Nomu. You dare attack me.
Easy now, big fella.
I'm taking you out first.
Easy.
Boxing.
Easy, easy.
Tracy.
15.
Nothing.
Alright.
Misses.
He swings down and he misses.
Parries.
And he swings back again. He has,
Oh!
he has multi-attack.
Why? Ryan didn't want to use that dice.
Nope. And he, what was your race again?
15.
15. He misses again.
Parries
Trash.
again.
Yep. However, he gets a free action or bonus action. He's calling out to the half orc. Take out Tabaxi first.
What?
No
Half
more.
orc. The half orc goes,
It was
yes,
like,
sir.
damn. I was just here.
It is
No,
now
sir.
Isundra, top of the round.
Okay, she missed last time, so she takes the hood down. She ain't hiding no more.
Damn.
Alright, she gonna try to Eldritch Blast. Should I go for the other dude?
Oh, I'm sorry. Before you go, The human's still up.
No, he ain't. Look, I knocked him down.
It's not how it
Still
works.
up.
That's
You got
how it
3
works.
HP.
3?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Yep.
He's trash. He bleeds out.
The human, I'm sorry.
He cries.
The human looks out. He's in a lot of pain.
Who's your leader?
He goes, and you see he moves a hand onto himself. Alright, he's able to do it. He cures himself. Cure light wounds for 1d8 per level slot. He's using 2nd level, so 2d8. So he cures himself. Alright. So he doesn't have 3 anymore.
Did I roll what I think it just rolled?
Yes. Shut up.
I ain't saying what the number is.
He ain't 3, but he got 6.
I just said I wasn't gonna say the number.
Alright, now it's Syndra's turn.
Okay. Our Rose can take care of that. Syndra's gonna go for, I guess this dude.
The half orc on the wagon.
Yeah. Because he's got the long range, so. Oh shit. Where'd that go? 18 plus 6,
That'll
so
hit.
that hits.
And just bad.
10?
Yep.
Is that what that is?
10 damage.
Plus, I get my charisma modifier,
Mhm.
Eep, which is 4, so 14.
14 damage to the half orc.
Eat my ass, yeah.
Alright, the half orc takes the Eldritch Blast. He growls out and he glares at Isundra, but he's listening to his boss. Nomu, you're up.
Nomu takes a piece of his leather armor, takes a strip out, and throws it up.
Mage armor.
Me, darn.
So I'm at a 17 AC.
Okay,
Action surge. I'm swinging my greatsword at him.
okay. That's your bonus action.
Yeah. Plus 5. Oh God. Oh well.
14.
14.
The dwarf takes his shield, or his greatsword, and he knocks it away.
All right, we're in Dark Souls now, man. We're just fighting that way, huh?
He slams the sword against Nomu's.
Iframes.
Alright. ADR?
You doing all right over there?
No, it's my turn, isn't it?
I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. Damon.
First off, how dare you?
My bad. My bad.
Second of all, how dare you?
How dare you? Double how dare you.
Alright.
That's the wolf inside of Eddie are trying to
Yeah,
come
no.
out.
I'm gonna go approach the human, and I have rope. I would like to tie him up. Actually, he's bleeding out. Fuck him.
he's still on the
Fuck
horse
him.
as well.
Yeah, fuck him. He can wait.
He's still
He
on the
ain't go-
horse.
He ain't going
No
nowhere
way.
anyways. If he doesn't die first. I guess I'll go for the dwarf since I started with him.
Alright.
So
you go attack the dwarf.
Yeah, and I don't get my sneak attack this time. But I'm gonna use cutting action, dual wielding. 15.
To hit?
Mhm.
That does not.
Damn.
The dwarf swings his greatsword and he is able to block your first attempt of hitting him.
You roll again for your other
Yep, you used to
dual
have your other
wielding.
hit.
You
Yep.
little bitch. 15.
He
What is
blocks it
that?
again. It is Dark Souls up in here.
Yep.
This dwarf's on his horse like,
If we knock him off his horse, will that help?
you can. Alright. Now it's Eddie R's turn.
But Ediar won't have a horse.
Ediar
So we can
walks
use the one
up
we
to
have.
the human to finish him off.
You can eat horse, you know.
I know. I just want to eat the horse he
Oh.
has.
Ediar cast Guiding Bolt.
Also,
no, yeah, see if you hit, right?
Alrose was saying I'm taking him
Alright,
out,
take
but
it.
he wasn't saying like I'm gonna kill him. He just meant
He stabbed him in the
Take him
neck,
out.
you sure?
yeah.
Take him out of the fight, not the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him out of this life.
You can attack him if you want, but you have the option to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Well, Alrose thinks he's got it.
Well, you can still do it if you
I'll
want.
let him handle it.
Kill that
Okay,
fucking
okay.
dwarf.
So instead, Ediar goes after the orc on the cart
Okay.
and uses Guiding Bolts.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
That's
He said. Ediar does not use guiding
Oh
bolt.
man.
Ediar's
Super
Guiding
fucking
Bolts fly so far over the orc's head, it looked like he was trying to aim backwards.
They come back and smack you.
Make me a Constitution check.
Oh,
What is
no.
happening?
A 2.
5.
Okay. So as Ediar shoots his guiding bolt, before he can shoot it, he feels a surge deep within his chest as if something was trying to rip out of it. And he can see an image within his head yet again of that dream that he had. And that distracts him so much that his spell completely just misses.
As Edior falls to his knees.
Where are you aiming?
What the fuck is he doing?
It is now Alrose's turn. Alrose goes to finish off his target. And he does hit. 4 damage. So he's still up. Enemy's turn. The dwarf glares down at Nomu. I'm taking you out first.
Bring it.
Oh, no, he got
Critical.
20.
Oh God.
He takes
Take the dice away
his
from
great
Ryan.
sword and he swings and he slams it against Nomu's chest.
How close is Nomu to me?
He's right there.
He's right
You
next to
can
me?
see, bro.
He is Nomu is he's 5 feet away from you, so 2d6 plus 3.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
I'm going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Shield of the Faithful.
He's like, this is why I pray to God.
Okay.
Edior puts his shield in front of the attack.
Alright. 15 plus
Jeez,
5.
can you please stop?
20.
But it's not crit.
It's not a critical.
Alright. Okay.
How much?
So
Nomu doesn't have a lot of HP.
the first hit I
Do you really
rolled
only have 18 HP?
minimum
Oh my god.
5 damage.
Alright.
And then he takes his sword after swinging it against Nomu's chest. He looks over at Ediar. Too slow. He swings again at Nomu with his multi-attack.
No move. Readies
He
his
misses.
blade.
And he misses.
He checks the blade mid-swing.
Nomu says,
The
"Thank you."
half-orc quickly draws his bow and he shoots at Nomu.
Raises his blade again.
He misses the first.
Deflects the arrow.
The second arrow comes in. Man, I'm rolling like crap for the half-orc.
Thank God.
And he misses as well for the second.
He matrix dodges.
The human, however, quickly goes, he's seeing Alrose with a dagger like right next to his
And his
horse.
eyeball.
He's going to try and do something. Oh, he rolled a nat 1.
He kills
So
himself.
he goes to try and move his horse along Alrose, but he's unable to do it. And he just falls off his horse from all the pain. And he's
It's like
now-
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, he's now prone. He's in so much pain. So he's prone on his side in front of Alrose. He was trying to escape.
He fucked up.
Alright, Isundra.
Poor Nomu. I don't know what to do about you, Nomu.
I'm fine.
You ain't fine.
We're having a battle here, and it's good.
Alright, I'm going back for the orc guy then. We're gonna try to take him out. That way we can focus on the door.
This fight with the dwarf man is excellent.
10 plus 16.
16?
He's winning though.
You mean plus 6?
Yeah, I was saying
Oh,
plus
okay.
6, and
Okay,
I just.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
16 for the half orc?
Yeah.
That will hit.
Five.
5 damage. Alright. Isundra shoots her, I'm assuming Eldritch Blast.
Always.
Eldritch Blast slams against the half orc's
Which won't
leather
miss,
armor.
so.
And he glares at Isundra. He's itching to attack her, but he's still listening to his boss. Alright. It is Damien. Or, I'm sorry, Nomu. Nomu.
Alright, so.
Nomu runs away.
Oh no. I'm taking him off that horse. Numa looks at him, eyes shining, puts up his hand. He's using sword burst.
There you go.
Alright, what's that do?
That's gonna hit Eddie already.
1d6 force damage. So I'm gonna try to force him off that horse. I don't know if there's a save.
Was it say on there? Does
Yes,
the
it's
spell
tricky.
specifically
I have
say
it.
it pushes them back? Any
You said
feet?
sword burst, right?
Yeah.
You
If it
create a
doesn't-
circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Yeah, so it doesn't mention anything about pushing, so
Damn.
it wouldn't push him.
It's just a damage type.
Yeah.
Oh,
In case someone's weak to force damage.
fuck. Still doing it.
Okay.
Sword burst.
So he has to make a dexterity check. What's that check he has to make?
15.
15. He misses, or he fails, I should say.
Alright.
So what's the damage of your sword burst?
It says, or take 1d6 force damage. So what's the real damage?
Alright, recording again. So how much force damage?
I rolled 6.
6. So the dwarf takes 6 force damage.
Yeah, with that key hole.
All right. So you see the dwarf. The force hits him. However, he's not pushed off the horse. He's in such heavy armor, and he's trained to have mounted combat.
Yep.
He looks down at him. What are you? A squire? Pathetic. All right.
That offensive.
Eddie. I'm sorry, Damien.
Sick of this fucking dwarf. I'm going at him again. Dual wielding, cunning action. Nat 20.
Oh, all right. So let's go ahead and do your. Actually, nat 20. The dwarf has a reaction. I get to do this as Eddie also did his. The reaction is +2. Actually, never mind. It's not gonna matter if I do it. So you do get your crit. So go ahead and do your damage. Double your damage. So what's your normal damage?
Well, for the rapier, it's 1d8.
So you roll your 1d8 twice, and then add your modifier, your strength modifier, or your dex, whichever's better. Since
Okay.
it's
So 7 plus 5,
okay.
12, and then I got my d4. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay. So you're able to crit the dwarf. You hit him in a weak spot in his armor, and he yells out in pain as you stab into his, or you pierce his leg, and you have your second attack. So go ahead and attack, or make your attack roll. See if you hit.
15 plus my attack bonus is 20.
20? Alright. So do your damage.
I do remember I have bonus actions I can use.
9.
9
Oh,
damage?
minor.
Okay. Mayor Burkham just...
And as Mayor Burkham stands on, is the dwarf off the horse at this point, I'm assuming.
No, he's still on the horse.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn.
He gorilla glued to that bitch.
Alright, Eddie.
And as a bonus action,
Oh,
I'd
sorry.
like to use Master of Tactics to aid an ally within 30 feet, so they get advantage.
Oh.
So I'll use that for Eddie R.
Okay. So you have an advantage on whatever you do.
I kind of want to go for an attack, which just kind of gets negated. The advantage gets negated from my disadvantage from attacks.
I mean,
Hey, it's not disadvantage. I guess.
it's better than disadvantage, I guess.
Thank you. Eddie R swings up.
Eddie R says thank you.
Eddie R runs up to the dwarf
Alright.
and use inflict wounds.
Well, okay.
Touch it. Give him a little touch.
Try and touch him, yeah. So go ahead and roll.
What are my garbage rolls for?
You have advantage on him, though, so roll again.
No, because I have
'Cause he had
disadvantage
disadvantage.
normally on attacks, so they
Oh.
counteract each other.
Is that how it
Yeah.
works? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So you will miss.
Oh,
Eddie R goes to touch
what?
touch the dwarf,
Well, I
but
got a
the
plus
dwarf's
5.
able to miss or dodge.
I got 13.
Could you done
Sorry,
Doesn't
Wilson.
hit.
Doesn't.
Has a high AC.
Okay,
Alright.
I tried.
The dwarf yells out in pain. He swings back down at Nomu. He is here to finish what he started.
He really got
Number
things
raise his
going.
blade.
Yeah. I rolled an 18.
Damn.
Your AC's a 17?
Yeah.
Alright, this will hit for 8 damage.
Hey,
Oh.
And he swings it back again.
somebody go touch.
Die!
Oh my god.
Tabaxi!
I gotta keep remembering.
9
I got
plus
bonus action. I got
14.
tens.
That's good.
Oh, he checks the blade. Jesus.
Just
Nomu,
as
run!
you check the blade, the half-orc shoots his bow at Nomu. I rolled
Your fucking face. He said
my first roll
he
was a
rolled.
2.
He does what?
So the first arrow misses. But I rolled a 15 on the second one. That's gonna hit because he has
Still
a
miss.
he has a +5.
Oh no. I'm down.
Oh,
What you roll?
5.
8. damage.
8.
I'm down.
Where you get 8 from?
+3.
So Nomu takes arrow to the chest and just falls backwards. No!
He has -3 HP.
Alright, so Nomu is considered you're now prone. You're laying on the ground, so this is where we're gonna start making
Have we even
saves
hit the
for you.
dwarf?
Yes, you've been doing damage to the dwarf.
Okay, good.
Can
So
we
the
do?
dwarf smirks and grins as Nomu drops to the ground. He looks over at Damien.
You're next, Burkham.
For Christ's sake, this is a man.
The human, he's on the ground. Before he can get up, Alrose's turn. Alrose stabs at
Ends his life.
Oh, 16. So that hits. Oh!
Ends his life.
So the human only has 2 HP left.
That's it. How do you still have fucking...
He healed himself.
Quit touching
Alrose
yourself.
does 5 damage to the human.
He's still
And
down. I'm gonna make
he's
him...
doing non-lethal damage. He stabs him.
Oh, he said he was taking him
and,
out.
he stabs him now.
Not down.
Talking about the fight, not the game.
He said keep one of the other ones
So he's
alive.
unconscious, and Alrose quickly looks up and notices Nomu is down. He says, "Don't worry, I'm coming." All right,
You do like 5 damage. Ain't no one afraid of you.
Isundra, you're next.
Okay. Sorry, I talk shit. Said help us out.
At his funeral and shit.
Nomu, no! What do you have against cats, you fucking dwarf? Fucking hates
I can make
cats,
him
dude.
stable as soon as I.
What'd you roll?
Terrible too.
Crap.
Gotta warm this dice up, man.
Who were you attacking?
This guy.
The dwarf?
Well, I was yelling at the dwarf, but I was attacking this guy.
Oh, the half-orc ducks under Isundra's eldritch blast. Isundra, make me a perception check.
Why? 13 plus 6.
13 plus 6. You hear in the back of your head Napoleon Fairpark.
What is this? Stop missing, or your friend will die, the cat.
Give me better spells, Napoleon, and maybe I won't miss.
You cannot get better spells into you.
Yeah, because Ryan doesn't let us level up ever.
Is this really the time to be talking to yourself, Asundra? Nomu is down. Think about someone else other than yourself, son of a.
I'm having a difficult time with it.
Alright, I'm sorry. Really quick, before we do anything else, I forgot to do a death saving throw for Nomu. So in 5e, apparently, as soon as you're dropped down to 0 HP, you have to start making death saving throws. So for your first one, go ahead and make me a roll of d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, you succeed. If you roll anything lower than
If
a
you
10, you
succeed,
fail.
what happens?
You have to succeed 3 times in a row.
16.
Alright, so you succeeded.
And then
so
he gets back up.
No, you have to roll 3 times.
Yeah,
Succeed
but
3
if he
times.
gets 3, he gets...
He doesn't technically get back up, but
He's
he's
stable.
not dying. He's stable, yeah.
What
Okay.
happens if you fail?
If you fail 3 times,
You
you're dead.
dead.
Okay, I can stabilize him. I do have that ability.
You got like one of them cardiac...
I got the
Well,
spell.
he's succeeded
Not when it's
once.
too late.
He has to fail 3 times. He's succeeded once already.
So I have a lot.
So he has to get them correct consecutively.
I
no, it
literally-
doesn't have to be consecutive.
one of my cantrips.
So
is
as
called
long as
Spirit
Like
Well-
he can get a pass, get a fail, get a pass,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
get the...
Whichever
gotcha.
one he hits 3 times first is what happens. So,
Alright.
alright, I'm sorry. Now it is Nomu's. Well, Nomu, it is your turn. So go ahead
But
and make me.
you down.
Yeah, you're down, so you have to make another saving throw. That first one was for when he first knocked you down. I forgot to do it.
16.
So you made a second successful. So if you make a successful roll next round, you're stable.
Alright.
Alright, it is Damien. Damien.
Should I wait?
I know. I'm thinking of like.
Well,
Maybe we
also-
should take out this dude and then
yeah, also, I want to let you guys know, while someone is considered down, if they're attacked while they're down, and if they're hit, that's 2 automatic fails.
But he said Damien's next, so he ain't worried about it.
So what if someone's stable but down and they get attacked?
It restarts.
I gotta kill this archer guy.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta take care of that dude
Alright.
first.
So, it is Damien.
Not my town. Mayor Burkham hovers.
Hovers.
Casts a shadow over there. And I
You
use.
making a okay.
I'm gonna use my potion, which is 2d4.
Are you using it on
Alright,
Nomu?
so when you go around to heal Nomu, you're stepping out of combat with the dwarf. That means he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Fuck
Are you-
him. That's cool.
Okay, so
Fuck him,
it's
it's
just
cool.
a chance to hit you. So let me go ahead and do that before you heal. He rolls a 4 plus 5 is 9. He's gonna miss you.
Okay.
I'm assuming because your AC is what, like 15 or something?
Just because I'm the mayor, bitch ass nigga. Alright.
Question. I can use a skill that's a bonus action at just a regular action speed, correct?
I'm sorry?
I can use a skill that's a bonus action just like a normal spell speed, right? Or is it only during... Can I only use it as a bonus action?
If it specifies it's a bonus action, it has to be a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Alright, so you're healing Nomu for how much?
It's gonna be 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So.
That's 1. Plus
3
2 is 3, plus 4, 7.
I got 4 HP.
Alright, so you're stable.
Sit your ass in the back.
But he's
wakes
up then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's stable.
What happened?
Get the fuck out of here, Nomu.
Well, he's not standing up, he's stable. He's
Yeah.
waking up, yeah.
Well,
He has to stand on his turn.
I'm still laying down.
Yeah,
Stay down there.
yeah.
Somebody
All
get
right.
the door.
The dwarf looks at Burkham, and he just, Alright,
He's an angry little dwarf.
Ediar. It's you.
I will end you for putting down the cat.
Damn. Nope.
Ediar uses
We all love Nomu.
guiding bolt on
The orc or the dwarf?
the
Half-orc?
the half orc. What the fuck?
You got it.
Ediar,
So,
don't
that
do
one.
shit.
Ignore it.
Ignore.
With the guiding bolt going way over his head. Ediar upset with the way he's been casting his spells today.
We'll just say the dreams of that werewolf biting you.
He's too thrown off by
Yeah.
Nomu falling.
As a bonus action, Ediar will use Compel Duel on
Dwarf.
the dwarf.
Alright.
Let's see.
Ediar will not roll a 1.
Let's make a save.
I think he has to just make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Of what? He's got a 14 or 15.
Probably.
Compared to
It'll be on your
It'll
magic.
be on your third page. Your
No,
save.
he's got.
13.
13.
So he beat it.
He beat it.
Fuck you, dwarf.
Yeah.
Ediar's like, no. He beat everything. I don't like it.
It's alright. Ediar's going through some rough times right now because of the bite. The lycanthropy is just affecting you hardcore, man. Alright, enemies. Alrose is gonna jump onto the wagon and he's gonna stab back at the half-orc. And he misses.
Oh my god, Alrose, you have one fucking job and you've been shit in the bed the whole time.
Better than Grasha that day.
Well, he took out the human.
No, he's not dead, is he?
No, we want him for
He's
information.
knocked out. Alright,
Trash.
the dwarf looks over and he steps forward once with his horse. So move him up 1, please. Closer to... No, that's the half-orc. Closer to Mayor Burkham, a.k.a. Damien.
Nomu gets the opportunity to attack. He just
No, he
He already
doesn't leave
missed.
his threat range, so he doesn't
he
get
just
an
throws his
opportunity.
fucking sword around by his feet, his horse's feet.
The dwarf glares at Damien, swings his great sword. What was your AC?
15.
11 will miss. He swings it again with his multi
too short.
attack. 15. That hits. For 9 damage.
You fool!
And he quickly
You fool.
he looks over it and points his great sword at Damien. Kill him next. The half-orc goes, of course, boss. The half-orc shoots.
You're just going to listen to this guy? What the fuck?
He shoots the first bow, and because of his skill leadership, he gets a plus 1d4 to his attack or saving throw. So, 9 plus 5 is 14. That will miss you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Doesn't matter. He misses both
Good.
shots.
Sloppy bitch!
We'll just say he's thrown off guard because he sees Alrose try to stab him, and he tries to dodge and shoot at the same time, and he's missing. Alright. Isundra.
Fucking hell.
I'm
Fucking
sorry,
god
Ediar.
damn it. 15.
To hit who?
It's this dude. Oh,
Half-orc?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
thank god. It's getting dicey out there,
I
kids.
missed everything, man.
It's getting real fucking dicey.
I've got one.
It's not what I
spell
want.
left. They want to save it.
I don't like that one. Is this the right one? I don't like that one. This is the right one. What the motherfucking shit? 5.
5 damage to the archer. Alright.
Is he dead?
No.
God damn
Archer
it.
takes
Why is nothing dead?
the Eldritch
Man, we
Blast
should have
to the
left.
chest.
We should have just left. We should have just walked away.
Alright. Nomu.
It's my.
No,
No,
no.
it's his turn.
Nomu just laying there, so he's gonna use second wind while he's down there.
And what's that do again? Heals you?
1d10 plus my fire level. But I'm only fire level 2 plus Eldritch Knight, so I can only use level 2.
No, you're fire level 3.
That's count?
Eldritch Knight is a subclass of fighter.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know
I thought you were
what I'm
saying fire. I was confused.
That's what I thought I was saying too.
Let's see, 1d10 plus
13.
3. Yep, I got 13 HP back.
That's
Alright.
about all you got, so.
Shut up.
He's only got 18 HP. That ain't shit, bro. I got 28.
Shut up. We don't talk about that.
If I heal him, I don't even need to roll.
Alright.
I get a plus
now
5.
it's Damien's turn.
If anyone's gonna save this town, it's gonna be me. I like being a mayor. Shit, fun. All right. Cunning action. I'm going straight for the dwarf.
Alright, I got 17 HP back.
Yep. So.
That's all your HP, man.
Yep. 16.
You up.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
He's able to
He's like, I need
block
something.
the first hit, but you have your
16?
second attack.
It's not 16.
Mhm.
It's you don't have a plus.
Oh, do I have my
Oh,
attack
yeah,
bonus?
yeah, 16
Oh,
plus
yeah.
whatever you rolled.
21.
Okay, that will hit.
I was like, shut the
Go on
fuck up.
your damage.
Well, for my rapier, I'm
Yep.
gonna roll 1d8 plus 3, so 8.
8. All right.
And then for my dagger, roll 1d4 plus 3, 4.
Oh, so for your dagger, you have to see if you hit him again.
Oh yeah,
Nope. Shouldn't give a fuck.
I know it was 11 plus 5.
11 plus 5. He gets to do his reaction now. This will work. He gets parry, so he adds 2 to his AC.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No.
So I hit him with the first, not the second.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
He parries your dagger.
That's bullshit.
Get that away from me. He only gets to do that once per
All
round.
right, he took his 8 damage though.
Yep.
Get
All
fucked.
right. It is now Ediar.
How much HP do you have?
That's what I'm saying.
You okay now, cat?
Yeah, sure, sure.
You're only missing 1 HP. You fucking Gucci, bro.
I'm still laying down, man.
Edior.
I got my ass kicked.
Dark Souls, man.
Yep.
I keep forgetting what the
The half orc.
This is the half orc.
Edior, look at the half orc. I'm going to end you. Cast this last spell. Guiding bolt. Nat 20.
Critical.
Nice.
All right. So do your damage twice.
It is guiding. No, what's it go? Guiding bolts.
I think it's a 1d.
46
Oh.
radiant damage.
That's normal.
Huh?
46 normal.
Yeah, normally it's 46.
So you do 8d6.
Cause 20.
Yeah.
Do you need some D6s?
Okay, 22.
Mm-hmm.
Gives people disadvantage.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
correct math.
We don't know how to play.
21.
Anyone listening to this knows
24.
that.
You're trying to kill him.
How many dice rolls is that? That was 4 right there.
This is
Yeah.
offensive
So
team,
24?
not a defense.
This is not, yeah, we don't
Math's
do
hard, okay?
defense. We
You're
don't
fine.
dodge.
You
We
did
take the
24
hits.
damage.
Take the
All
hits. Nomu goes down.
The archer half orc goes down. How does Ediar
Get on the
finish him?
floor!
Are you trying to kill him, or are you just trying to not
Kill that motherfucker. We got this, dude. Fuck it.
Idiot
Oh
went
no,
to
you a nice
church
boy.
today.
How do you finish him? If you do finish him.
The dwarf has to die though. He's being a bitch.
Edior, with the guiding bolt hitting its enemy, puts in as much power as possible.
Oh, Eddie ain't fucking around. He praised the god right beforehand. Praised the sun.
The light getting brighter and brighter until he is turned to dust.
Damn! Eddie ain't fucking
Alright,
around.
What the hell? Damn.
He put Nomu down.
You not end my allies.
He's like, I won't call them friends,
fair
but
enough.
don't fuck up my
It's
allies.
fair enough. I mean, it's not technically evil. I mean, they tried to kill Nomu. So,
Yeah.
all right. He's down. All right. It is now enemies. The dwarf looks over and he notices that both his boys are down. Al Rose
Fuck
is
your
still
boys.
up though. And Al Rose is going to take lead of the wagon and he's gonna begin to move it away.
Bro, fuck the wagon. We don't give a
He's
shit about that
taking it
wagon.
away
Where's he going?
towards the hut with it.
He's trying to
Oh.
steal our shit.
No, he's not. He's just trying to get it
Get
away.
him. Run him down too.
He's just trying to get it
He ain't
away.
got nothing left to live for.
You sound like me.
He's just trying to get away. He's saying, "Don't worry, I'm not leaving you
His
guys."
sister's dead.
All right. The dwarf looks over, however. Looks like
Surrounded.
this is the end.
We-
But I'm gonna take at least one of you out before I die.
Who do you work for?
He swings at Damien for 16.
Oh.
That hits.
Oh. I thought you meant 16 damage. I said, wait a second.
Swings again for 13. That will miss. Damien takes 8 damage.
Face.
8 damage.
I don't think Damien
And
liked
the
that.
dwarf's breathing heavily. He's bleeding through his armor, but he's still up.
Dude, fuck you.
All right, Isundra.
Let's go, bitch. $14 plus 6.
14 plus 6.
Yep.
For Eldritch Blast.
For Witch Bolt.
That's gonna hit.
Hell yeah, that's gonna hit. Who do you work for? Who's your leader?
I'm not talking.
You better
I'm
talk.
a
I'm
man
gonna
of my word.
blast a fucking new mouth in your face. Alright, let me.
Good one.
Alright, 1d12.
All right. It's the one you thought was the D10.
I know, where is it at?
Yes. 6 damage.
Yes. But I keep it in
Yes.
case he
So
has.
you can choose to automatically do damage
Next.
the next round.
Yep.
So he is hit by the witch bolt this time, and you see that he's jolted from it. And he yells out, and it is now Nomu's turn.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to try something new. One, no one's going to stand up. He's going to look at the dwarf, and he's going to shove him off the horse.
You try and push him off the horse.
I'm shoving him.
All right.
It's an athletics strength check.
Okay.
So, this would be a +5. This knocks him prone or 5 feet away. So, I'm knocking him off the horse.
What'd you roll?
13.
Now he can make a strength check.
Athletic.
19.
Damn. He said,
He's a sturdy
He
motherfucker.
barely moves and looks down at Nomu.
You really want to die, don't you, boy?
That was worth a try.
Damien.
Alright, my drink's wearing off and I've had about enough of you.
Mm.
So before I end you, why don't you tell me where and Dorwin, we're gonna take all the goods.
You'll never get an answer from me. I am a man of my word.
That's okay. I'm sure I can get your friend to talk. Alright. So I pull my rapier out with dignity.
Trying to stab him again?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to slit his. Well, does he have armor like on his head too? Yeah, the helmet.
He's got armor all over.
What about like his eye?
His face is open.
Sticking his
And
eye.
he's got the joints on his knees, behind his knees, and
I bet his neck
arms
ain't covered.
that you can hit him in.
His neck covered?
No. You can go for his neck.
Yeah, I'm trying to slit his throat.
Oh my! You mean you just pierce?
Arya
his throat?
Stark his ass.
Slit.
Arya Stark.
Using a rapier.
Yeah.
I am.
That's why she got stabbed him.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
Annoying.
That will miss.
A full
You still have your. Oh, can you?
It's
still-
9 plus 5.
Oh yeah.
You can
Cunning
make a-
action.
You can make a second attack.
So
12 plus.
17.
17. That will miss.
What? What you mean I missed?
His AC is higher than that.
That's why we've been having so much trouble.
Yeah, that's why you guys have a hard time killing him.
What you mean?
He's in like full.
I don't
armor.
like it.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
All right.
It's like
so
Ryan
he's
doesn't
able
want
to-
us to kill
To
him.
block. No, you can.
My
no.
courageous statements didn't intimidate him.
Trust
I
me.
need another spell.
You're
so
very
I can
close to
cast-
hitting him.
Ediar, you have to end this, man.
Yup, there you are.
Just smack him. Ediar's like, I got this advantage.
This is
It's mace time.
this is not gonna be pretty.
Ediar took my dice thingy.
Combat
You
me,
needed it.
mano y mano.
Mano
Ediar
y mano.
swings with his mace.
He's been
towards
into
his head.
Spanish recently. I don't know.
It misses.
It misses.
It hits the horse.
Doesn't even hit the horse.
It nicks the fur on the horse. Or the hair.
The dwarf looks over. He swings his sword down at Mayor Berkeley. That will miss. But that will hit. Damien takes. Oh. Damien takes 12 points of damage.
Oh, that was 12 left, you motherfucker!
So he cuts Damien along the chest and knocks
You
Damien
ain't got
down.
nothing to say about you.
So
like,
you're at
falling?
you're at 0.
She had 12, yeah.
So go ahead and make me a saving throw.
Anyone want to give me a spell slot so I can try to do
I
compel
don't think you
will
can
again?
just pass those out.
What'd you roll?
8.
Alright, so you failed your first one, so you have one fail. So keep track. You can actually keep track that's on the sheet. Alright. Across near the hut, Alro sees Damien go down. He leans over and grabs the half-orc's bow and he shoots at the dwarf.
That's a nice guy. And he
Plus
misses.
3, 17, he misses.
Piece of
If
shit.
we lose to a dwarf, we might as well retire.
It is now a Sumbra.
I got Witchful on still, so what up?
Automatic damage for all your
Behotch.
damage. Yeah. So it's 1d. Oh no.
We're gonna lose to this guy.
Oh,
This guy with the 1v4.
Can I? What can you do in a bonus action? Like, can I throw a potion on?
no,
Her?
so the only time you can really use a bonus action if you have a spell that specifies bonus action.
Oh.
Really? Or if you have a specific class skill that says bonus
I can't
action.
open her mouth and put a potion in it.
No, that would be an action. Alright. Nomu, you're next, buddy.
Nomu's mad. He don't think he's gonna hit him, so he spits in his hand,
Ew,
and
that's
it
gross.
turns into a shard of ice. Ice
What?
knife. Just fucking flings it at him.
You nasty.
Deck save.
Okay.
15.
You gonna
13?
stab him with spit?
Yep.
It's fucked up.
I rolled a 19.
Damn.
So this
Can
is
you
just-
throw that dice away?
Um,
Not use it against
What
us?
happens if they fail? Or if they
Can you give
succeed?
those dice to Ediar?
It says hit or miss.
Okay. So the ice shard slams against his armor and just shatters.
2d6 cold damage.
Yeah,
He
so
says,
he missed.
"Ooh, spit."
So what's it say exactly?
He has to fail to
The
save.
shard explodes anyway.
Okay.
It's just hit. It says hit or miss.
Yeah, so it doesn't hurt him. Yeah, so there's no damage. If he has to fail to save, he succeeded. So no damage.
Damn it, no man.
All right, Damien, I need you to make me that roll.
Somebody got throw a potion in her mouth. Could you
I'm
not
out of
roll the
spells.
same thing?
5.
That was it.
All right,
kids!
that's 2
I got
fails.
kids. She got kids.
All right,
I was just talking about.
Where's she at?
she's right next to you.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Edio runs over to Damien. I will help you. Use this cantrip.
He'll have an attack of opportunity.
Why?
Because you're running into his.
What if he walks around?
Yeah, I'm just walking. Like I'm still.
If you go all the way around.
Well, because you weren't. Yeah, you didn't go out of his. You
Yeah, I didn't
were
go out of
coming
his range.
into his range.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
so,
was never near him.
He tried to attack the horse, so he was technically.
Yeah, I was near him, but I'm just like going.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh.
near him.
Yeah, you're not leaving his attack range.
Yeah, gotcha.
You just spare the dying on Damien. I touch Damien. Has 0 hit points. He becomes stable.
All right, so that resets.
He gave you CPR or something.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What's my
resuscitation.
HP at around?
It's still 0.
It's
still
still
zero,
zero,
but-
but you don't have any death, so you're not
Yeah.
at 2 death saves anymore. Or
Yeah, so
failures.
that's reset.
So you can start over.
All right. It is now enemies, and Alrose is just like, fuck. And he's gonna shoot another arrow from the half orc.
1 second.
Crit!
Ooh, get it out, Rose. Save us.
4 plus 2, 6.
Save us.
Oh, he had 5 HP left.
Oh, fuck.
I knew he was
Saved
gonna
by
take
I
all
like
the
that we're so
glory.
bad. We had to get saved by
So-
the NPC.
The
He's stealing all the
dwarf looks
glory.
down at Damien as Damien's being healed. He goes to try and kill Damien with his greatsword. Before his sword comes down to strike, Ediar holds his hand up to try and block it, but the arrow comes through and smashes against the dwarf's eye. And the dwarf falls off his horse, and his heavy armor hitting the ground roughly. Damien and Ediar can feel the ground shake as they're next to him when he hits the ground.
Eddie's giving CPR. What the fuck?
Alrose, sweating, rubs his forehead with his hand. I thought you were about to die there.
I take it back. You can definitely join Captain Cole. We might need you.
Saved by the NPC.
Alright.
So, they're all down. You did not kill the human. The
Answer our
half-orc-
questions.
The half-orc is dust. He's
He is done.
dusted.
Eddie got that one.
Alright, so
Eddie,
what do you guys do?
Edior uses feature healing hands to give Damien 3 HP, or level 3 or 4. Or 3,
Three.
right? Give Damien 3 HP.
Alright, Damien's back up to 3.
I'm grabbing the dwarf by the neck and wringing him, and then I'm gonna tie him up in my rope.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's still. Oh, I thought we were questioning him.
No,
No,
we're questioning
the
the human.
Alrose had no choice but to kill the dwarf because
we
he was
were gonna
about
die.
to kill Damien.
So I'm wringing a dead body right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Just shaking.
No,
the
who's
shit
making
out of
sure.
He's
He's like,
shaking
you
a-
took me down.
A dead dwarf with an arrow in his eye.
him. Damn.
Make sure he's dead.
Alrose didn't want to kill him, but considering the circumstances, he had no
No, we
choice.
wanted him dead. Fuck that shit. We got
Because-
the human.
All he had was a bow, and that dude's in heavy armor, so the only place that hit him was the face.
No one was still
And he was
shaking.
about to kill Damien, so.
And it was
Wake
making
up
sure.
and answer my question. Oh, he's dead.
He drops him like a bag of hammers. Just walks away.
Damien rises, dirty and bloody.
Are you okay?
Citizens of Stratham, worry no more. No, I'm just fucking playing. That was nuts. Did you see that little person? He was so strong.
That
He was
little person.
Oh man, we almost got fucking wrecked. But like, the mayor looks bad now. Let me intimidate the human, please. Cause then he'll go back and he'll tell everybody that the mayor shook him down and try to keep him quiet. And then like when they find out the mayor's dead, he just looks like a piece of shit. And we ride off into the sunset and we get our money.
Okay.
Is everyone down with that plan?
What?
Alrose jumps off the wagon, he starts walking towards the group. I left that one alive. We questioned that one. Wake him up.
Edior walks over, slaps him in the face. Wake up! We have questions.
The human wakes up. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. I was only doing my job.
What was your job?
To deliver the supplies, that is all.
Give us more details. Everything you have. Intimidation roll.
Alright.
17 plus
Alright.
21.
So you beat him? So the guy is so frightened, he looks over and sees dust where the half-orc was,
Used to be.
and he sees the dead dwarf with a arrow in his eye. The human begins to piss himself.
Tell me everything you know and you can live.
Who's your leader?
Don't talk now and you die.
I like this new Ediar.
Listen. Look, we take jobs from an anonymous source, so I can't give you a name of who hired me. But I can tell you where we're delivering the supplies.
What do you know about werewolves?
Where? I don't know anything about werewolves.
Don't worry about that. Let me ask the questions.
They are.
Where do you get your anonymous source for your jobs? Where are you taking the goods?
We get letters randomly from anonymous people. We just take them.
Where do you get the letters at?
They find us.
Do you guys think it's this creepy skull that guy?
Probably.
Listen, I don't know the person that hired us. All I know is I have to deliver these goods to the capital city of Aludale.
The capital city. We could have guessed that. We probably saved ourselves some trouble.
All right, you can live.
Alright.
Take them away.
As Alrose goes, wait. Any other questions you guys have? Because I'm about to start beating his ass for answers too.
Damien walks up.
Just Whatever you do, don't kill him. I promised him he can live if you gave me the information quick enough.
I'm not gonna kill him. I just want more information.
He's just gonna wish you
So,
dead.
okay. Alrose steps forward. Where were you delivering these goods to? More specifics. And the human looks up. We're supposed to deliver it to, like I said, the capital city of Allowdale and Dorwin, and there's a company we're supposed to deliver to, Rivershade Company. That's all I know, I promise. Alrose looks over at the rest. Y'all got that down? Rivershade Company in the capital of Dorwin. What do you think we should do with this guy?
Well, we can't have him running back with strange tales,
Damien,
can we?
Damien
Let's-
walks up. Whoa, let's not make haste. See, what if I told you you could tell everybody your courageous story of everything you've been through tonight and that the mayor helped jump you and assault you? Would you vote for me again?
Yes.
The right answer was no, but I appreciate that you tell me what I want to hear. I'd like to pursue a different life. Politics is no longer for me. I've decided to move on. I don't know what becomes of you. That's not my issue.
Alrose looks around. If you have rope, let's tie him up. I'll take him back to town.
Yeah, you're just gonna have a basement full of hostages at your house?
I just
No,
tossed
we'll
him
take
some
him to
rope.
the actual guards. Now that we know more information, I can release what we know about the mayor.
No,
Have the townspeople know the truth.
Who let me
I tossed you
change?
some rope.
Alright, Alrose ties the guy up and he's gonna drag him back to the wagon. He looks at the rest of you. I can take care of the rest. I'll be sure to make sure the townspeople know the truth about Mayor Burkham. I appreciate your guys' help. Looks like I have to find me some more information on this Rivershade company. Sorry.
Think you can handle everything with them alone?
I'm not gonna go there by myself, but I wanna look for more information and see what's going on. It's kind of outside of your, I guess, jurisdiction at this point, right?
Yes.
You're the Adventurers Guild. You probably shouldn't do too much for this situation here.
Wait, how are
Since
we
you're
gonna
taking
get
care
paid?
of this, would you like to make sure you send information to the Adventurers Guild that we completed our mission?
That I can do. The nearest Adventurers Guild, though, is in Stratham, to the capital, west of here. Might be faster, like I said, it's going to be faster to probably travel there directly than waiting for the next airship. But that's probably the closest guild hall. But I can send word. I'm going to be sending word to the king of what happened here.
Well, we thank you for your help, and we'll probably go to the tavern one more time, and after that, be on our way.
Yeah, we
Yes.
should probably find Grasha.
Yeah, Grosh is back, making sure that the prisoners don't escape my house. But now that we have what we need, I'll go let her know. I'll have her meet you at the tavern. You have my thanks, and I appreciate your guys' help. I'll meet you at the tavern once I've done what I need to do.
We'll see you there then. Let's go, guys.
Those prisoners ain't gonna end up in a bowl of stew, are they?
I don't know why.
I'm just asking, man, because what, are you gonna let them walk free?
They're innocent people, most of them.
Yeah, most of the guards are. Town guard.
My mind is made up. I'm going to the tavern as the mayor, and I'm going to put a lot of drinks on my tab. Don't try to talk me out of it. He's already ruined his reputation tonight. Let's get what we can out of this.
Rose looks at Damien. But after you get your drinks and you leave the tavern, make sure you take the disguise off.
Well, yeah.
No one's gonna believe me if they see the mayor walking around.
Yeah, the suit's trash now. It's not worth a damn. It's unfortunate.
Alright, guys. Well, we'll end this episode of Taverns and Caverns there. Thanks again, everybody. This has been a intense session with the
Just with
changes that I've
whatever's
seen
going on
with
with Damien.
and Eddie are here.
What changes?
You was threatening to kill his ass. That's not like you.
That's what I do when anyone harms my allies.
I got my ass kicked. Jesus.
Yeah, I told you to start taking better HP fucking rolls.
Hey, come on
Start
now.
taking the rolls,
No.
take the...
I will kill people in the name of God. I've already said this.
I will kill people in the name of God.
In Jesus' name.
Eddie Artisone of House Desone.
Right. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Take care.
Again, you all can follow us on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Again, there's no "and" in between. So on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. You can also find our podcast on iTunes as well as Podbean and Spotify. Thanks, guys. Till next time on Taverns and Caverns.